Yes. Yes! Yes! Hi, everybody. Steve Dangle here. Ooh. Isn't that so scary? They did quite the Halloween intro on Hockey Night in Canada. I was very impressed. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Welcome to another Saturday Night live stream here on SDPN. Leafs. Bruins. Ah! Son of a gun. Here we are. Here we are once again. We know what's on the line. Have the Leafs been good recently? No. Have the Bruins been good recently? No. So this is a very important game to the Leafs. It's a very important game to the Bruins. We are used to seeing that. We will not talk about how those very important games have gone in recent memory. I'll tell you, I would like you to become an SDP VIP. That'd be great. What are the benefits? Well, you get your name in green in the chat, so I know you're an SDP VIP. You also get special access to cool emotes, such as my face. And most importantly, you get access to our VIP episode every week. 3 Steve Dangle podcasts every week. A 4th if you're a VIP. And speaking of, the Squeezable Lemon gifting 20 SDPN memberships right off the bat. If you don't typically listen on YouTube, you can also become a VIP on Spotify and also Apple. Cassie, you don't need to know. Well, you need to know that she just dropped a 50 piece on us, gifting 50 SDPN memberships. If someone gifts you a membership, please thank them in the chat. And Cassie Lawson also gifting 5. Holy smokes, that's 75 very fast. Cassie, you don't need to know, said, boo, hiss, bring back Fighting for Love. What was the song? I wasn't listening. It was Fighting for Love? I don't know what happened. That's odd. Graham Strang, this stream is already bussin'. You better be a Gen Z to be saying that. Just like the fine automobiles at Detroit underscore Porsche underscore North. Please get the reference. How could I not? How could I not? Blue White Flame just picked up your new book on Thursday, Steve, and I can't wait to read it. I can't wait for you to read it. I think it's pretty good. Thank you for doing that. And the Gaming Freak YouTube, 7 months. Hi, Steve. Go Leafs, go. You've been a member for 7 months. That's so many months. We got a game tomorrow as well. Steve, the Leafs don't play tomorrow. I know. But the Oshawa Generals do. In Oshawa, taking on the Peterborough Petes. Generals captain Ben Danford is going to be there. I was watching some of his highlights today. That dude is lining people up and knocking them down. Interesting player. SL, 10 gift memberships. Love it. Cassie, bring back the song, Get This Man Off the Stream. Oh, you did hear the song. You're just like, get Steve out of here. That's fair. I understand that. Valid. Oh, good Lord. What do you guys want to talk about? It's the Leafs. It's the Bruins. and it's terrifying. Producer Drew with the lines on screen. Bruins lines in warmups. Pavel Zacha, Elias Lindholm, David Pastrnak. Goodness gracious, that's a good line. Brad Marchand, Charlie Coyle, Matt Patra. That's a good line. Trent Frederick. Is this Morgan Geeky or Connor? I always get them confused. Connor? I think it's Connor. Geeky. And Justin Brazeau, noted Leaf killer, is the third line. Beecher Kastelik, who's actually been insane to start the season, and Kepka on the fourth line. Their defense, Lohrei, getting a much bigger role with the team this year. He's with Charlie McAvoy. The other Lindholm is with Carlo, and Zadorov, offseason acquisition, with Peak, who I believe is also an offseason acquisition. Jeremy Swayman in net. Wonder Davy giving us a nice strong Brad. Hi, Steve. Producer Drew goes, you were being sarcastic calling that lineup good, right? They're always good against the Leafs, dude. Steve, will you come to Windsor on your book tour? So I want to. We have asked about it. It's just a matter of, it's not as simple as just you call them and you go, hey, I want to do this. We've been asking. There's a few markets I've been asking about, and we're hoping to add them soon. And then we're going to run out of runway before Christmas, but we'll try. Cassie, if the chat gets up to 300 gifted subs before first intermission, I'll gift another 50 memberships. Holy Toledo. Well, you got your mission, everybody. Oh, Producer Drew with the book tour dates on the screen. Love that. The next one, well, Oshawa, we're going to be selling books tomorrow. But we got London, November 3rd. Does that require tickets? No. Ajax, November 10th. Does that require tickets? No. Kitchener, November 14th. Does that require tickets? Yes, but it's sold out, so don't worry about it. November 16th. Indigo Yorkdale. Does that require tickets? No. Halifax, November 22nd. No tickets. Dartmouth, November 23rd. You don't need tickets. Toronto, this is the Eaton Center, November 30th. You don't need tickets. Basically, if it's at an Indigo, it doesn't need tickets. Barrie, December 1st. And Indigo Spirit, First Canadian Place. You need tickets for one of these. Thank you, Drew. No, it's the most common question. There's no way to subtly do this. So I'm just going to. I know I should have kept it up. Shout out to my wife for bringing this. No measuring. What for? Your boy is battling. I am fighting with my entire life right now. And I got to be good for tomorrow, too. River the Net Misser Yearwood. When will the video of the SDPN playing puck drop? Like playing hockey? Us playing hockey? We're actually all going to play hockey together on Monday. So maybe. The Gaming Freak YouTube gifted 20 SDPN memberships. Thank you. Don't forget to like, says Codester. That's right. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Girthy Bettman ordered my Steve plushie. Can't wait to play with its grippers. You can do whatever you want. Ty will be at the Generals game tomorrow. Love that. SL heading to a Hot Ones trivia party. Have to eat increasingly hot wings as you gain points. So won't be able to watch the feed. But we'll have the game on in the background. That sounds like a crazy night. Chucko, Pepto fuels the win. Tyler Durden is not actually here. 8 months. Go team, who needs this win? Absolutely true. CJ Mack, do you have the Toscala Leafs figure? I used to. I do not know where it is. I think that got lost in the move. I bought it at Pickering Town Center for not Pickering Town Center, Pickering Flea Market, back when that was still a thing, for $4. It was not a popular piece. Cassie, did you see the Pens last night? No, only that didn't they lose again? Yeah, things are not going well there. Who's scoring first? Oh, Logan Berube gifting 50 SDPN memberships. You legend. Logan clan, let's go. Craig's son, I bet. Who's scoring first? Drew said, "Who's the Leafs killer?" Like Beecher scored the first goal of the first round series. I was thinking Trent Frederick. I'm gonna go Justin Brazeau because that I think would make us the most miserable. And I'm gonna go William Nylander. Oh, a burp. I feel so much better. Anthony Stoller's in net for the Leafs. 3-2 record, 938 save percentage. Pretty good. Sean Hannigan, in tonight's game, would you rather be leading or trailing going into the third versus the Bruins? Leading, because that is better. This friggin' team is breaking our brains. Cassie, they were outshot 50-26 and lost 4-0. Oh, that's the Penguins. Oh my God. That's so bad. Do we have a time clock today? Hey, we do. Let's go. Oh, Brad Marchand talking to his best friend on the feed already. The referee. And the puck is dropped. And TD Garden. Having a real tough start to the night there, Steven. Nice. Cannot clear the zone. Tanev. Oh, Tanev's with McCabe. Interesting. McMahon, Domi, Nylander. Pacioretty, Tavares, Robertson. Lawrence, Camp, Reeves is your fourth line. Riley, Ekman, Larson. Benoit, Myers. Interesting. Yeah, Philippe Myers in his season debut tonight in game number 9. We'll see how he does. I'm gonna be honest, boys. I don't think Liljegren's sticking around. Nylander steals it off Pasta. Shoot it. Can't get a hold of it. Oh, that must have been fun. Was the Pepto a pre-Boston ritual? No, it was I feel awful ritual. You guys are offside. Tony Lee, can we get a good luck? Let's go for the Leafs. Like, you want, instead of go Leafs go, you want me to say good luck, let's go? All right. Good luck! Let's go! Woo! Oh my God. Bruins with a flurry. Stollers down. How didn't that puck go in? Leafs clear the zone, but only just. Tavares to Robertson. Patches back to Robertson. A little too cute. The Leafs are the best team in the league at getting low percentage plays intercepted. Like, yeah, if the pass connects, it's going in. Did the pass connect? No. Douglas Sider, the new song is Max Webster. Let's go the line power play 1. Handsome Dan's Vacation Rentals. One night I managed to beat Cassie. Never again. And here he is again. Gifted 50 SDPN memberships. Oh, Justin Fisher. Steve, want to play a game? Pick a player from both teams. If either score tonight, I'm dropping gift subs. And then he said, Trump was great on Rogan, eh? Shut up. Shut up. I would have said, Vladimir, you're not going in. I'm going to go Brazo. Yeah, Brazo Nylander. There you go. Here come the Bruins. Marchand behind the net. The Leafs have 3 guys in their lineup who have beaten the Bruins in a playoff series last year. Stolers, OEL, Steven Lorentz. Shots are officially 1-0 Boston, but both teams have had chances already. Zadorov taking the puck for a walk. Centers it. Where'd it go? Didn't make its way to the net. Oh, boy. McCabe is with Riley right now. Not sure if that's just in the middle of a change. Reeves into the corner. Here come the Bruins. 2-on-2. They get around Benoit. Philippe Myers. Where's the penalty? That must have been off camera. Reeves looks confused. Interference on Reeves. Do they have the footage? Oh, man. Really? That's pretty. Was it a Cano? I wasn't really looking for the stick. Yeah. Cassie, 205 already. LMAO. Oops. Looks like I'll probably drop 50. Oh, no. That's terrible. McAvoy with. Oh! Bruins couldn't quite execute there. Moving the puck well early on this power play. Matthews clears it. Tanev going after the puck in the corner. Kampf chasing after it. No Holmberg in the lineup tonight. You know, it's funny. Like, Kampf doesn't play a 5-on-3 and a key win. He doesn't play the next game as a healthy scratch. You think maybe Holmberg's taking his spot, and now Holmberg's sitting because he's been awful. Leafs still trying to figure out, this PK. Bruins about halfway through. They've had a couple looks. Zaka to Marchand at the point. Shot! Blocked by Tanev, which is something I have already gotten used to saying. You absolutely love to see it. Under 40 seconds to go in this Bruins power play. 35. Oh, no. Okay, Coyle. Lindholm. The defense one. Hampus. Hampus puts it on. I'm going to start calling him by his first name. Just like Jim Houston did with the Sedins. That was Philippe Myers there in a penalty killing role. Whether it's Liljegren, Timmins, or apparently Myers, if you're on the third pair, you got to kill penalties. I mean, if you're a defenseman in the NHL, you should probably be able to kill penalties. Penalty is done, but the Bruins with a flurry after. Reeves is out there instead of going straight to the bench. He's out there with Domi and Nylander. Go to the bench, Ryan. Ryan, go to the. There you go. There you go. Leafs get control. They break it out. Reeves swaps off. Domi giving chase. Willie with it. Plays it back. Domi shovels it in. Shots are officially 4-0 Boston. That feels right. Oh, Stolers! If you're a goaltender. Close. Whoa! McMahon nearly puts his man into the bench. No icing on that play. Myers. Digging away. Tavares digging away. Oh, McMahon can't handle it. The Bruins get it right back. Myers gets a piece of his man. Bruins still have it, though. McCabe on Frederick. Pasta hit off the puck by Tavares, who has not gotten out of the zone on this play. Myers trying to get the play stop. Doesn't work. I don't know if any of the guys on the ice play together. I don't think this is a blender. I think this is a disaster. Yeah, McMahon with a... Oh, Pasta! Shot! Up and over. This is a nightmare shift. Worse for Pacioretty, who can't get on because McMahon is trapped. He's probably just going to miss his shift. SL says, true or false, Tanev is the greasiest looking defenseman since Brent Sopel. Oh. Ooh. I can't think of a better one. Drew? Darius Kasparidis? Yeah, but that's before Brent Sopel, though. Good pick, though. Very good pick. Leafs finally break it out. Matthews into the corner for Nyes. He had a pretty good series against these guys in the spring. Bang. Oh, Tanev goes to blast it. He only gets a piece of it, and here come the Bruins. Stolar's out of his net to play it. Whoa. Anthony, I don't know about you as a puck handler, Anthony. Good dive to get it out of the zone there from Austin, and he heads to the bench. Those are the things you got to do. Justin Brown, thank you for the love emoji. Love you too. Pacioretty is out there. Who's he out there with? Domi and Nylander by the looks of it. Which makes sense on account of McMahon took his entire shift. And Stolarz covers it up. This game's moving fast. Long hair Brent Burns is Tanev. That's a good point. Good point. This is like for sure going to be a TV timeout, right? Yeah, that that kept going and going and going. And was that Kastelik took out Jake McCabe with a big hit? That was pretty good. Would I rather the Leafs' third line or the first line from 2014? So what was the first line from 2014? Is that 2014? Bozak at center. JVR at wing. And Komarov is the other winger. I mean, JVR and... See, we're talking about a much younger JVR. And we're talking about Stanley Cup winning center Tyler Bozak. Won it with Craig Berube. You want to know how good of a coach Craig Berube is? He won a Stanley Cup with Tyler Bozak. And who we got? Komarov instead of Robertson? I'm sorry, I got to go with the first line from 2014. Especially at those ages, yeah. Cassie, do your socks have holes in them? Surprisingly, no. Then how do you put your feet in them? Oh, shut up. Oh, boo. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, prison. Oh, prison. So much prison. Wes Richard gifted 10 SDPN memberships. Thank you, you beauty. Jorge, can't wait to see you west of Yonge at Yorkdale. Is Yorkdale west of Yonge? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. We have talked about St. Catharines. We have talked about Burlington. We have talked about Windsor. I can't be everywhere at once. It's tricky. The Bruins have lost 2 straight at home, outscored 9-5. That stat being displayed on the broadcast. The Leafs in 9 minutes don't have a goal. That's not what I meant to say. It is technically true. What I meant to say is through 9 minutes, they don't have a shot. Hockey is all. Phil Myers wearing number 51 keeps giving me flashbacks of Jake Gardner and TD Garden. They are slightly different players. Leafs in their zone where they've been most of this evening so far. Pasta playing it behind the net. Max Domi trying to take it off him. Double team by Domi and Riley. Gets it to Lindholm. Riley after Pasta. Bruins swipe at it, but don't get a decent scoring chance there. Riley trying to collaborate with Max Domi. Doesn't work. One-timer. They don't get all of it. Oh, boy. The Bruins are just miles ahead of the Leafs right now. The Leafs get it out. McMahon giving chase. Hit into the corner. For goodness sakes, it's something. First period is now half over. Stoller's out of the net to play it. Because Lord knows his defenseman can't handle it right now. Kampf. Lorentz. Reeves swats at it. Reeves has sneakily had a bunch of scoring chances this season. None of them have gone in. Lorentz down. Reeves. Leafs power play. Reeves draws the penalty. Yeah, I knew he was involved, but the Bruins had the puck when the play was whistled down. We're going to get another TV timeout here. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but it's Geeky going to the box for the Bruins. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Wes Richard. Hey, Steve. Looking dapper as ever tonight. Thank you. Love the streams. Let's go! We love that. Gilgamesh Blue. Hey, Steve. Wanted to give big thanks. Your streaming of the 2022-23 playoffs got me watching hockey again for the first time in 10 plus years. Goodness gracious. You missed it for 10 plus years and you picked the 1 year they actually won a series to hop back in. Good for you. Cassie, just re-upping your dad joke stash. Got him. Pens were outshot 26-5 in the first last night. So don't worry, Steve. It can always be so much worse. Blom stood on his head all night. 26-5 in one period is psychotic. Didn't the Leafs have one period last year that was worse than that? Or did they do it? I feel like there was one like truly deranged period last year. I want to say it involved Florida. I'm not sure. How many geekies are in the NHL? Isn't he on Tampa? So Tampa has Morgan Geeky. And the Bruins have Connor Geeky? Question mark? 2. The answer's 2. Michael Baxter should be a good power play on the fresh offensive zone ice. That tickled my funny bone. That was good. Against the Devils last year, the Leafs had 25 shots in a period. So they just showed it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what Geeky did. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what Reeves did. So Tavares, power play. Will he get kicked out of the faceoff dot again? No, but he will lose. And the Bruins get it down the ice. No, Tavares has been getting kicked out of a lot of power play draws, I've noticed. At least 3. Oh, I got it backwards, says Jonas. Connor is in Tampa. Morgan is in Boston. Shoot. Tavares. A pass to Marner is off target, so they got to gain the zone again. Marner and Tavares both standing completely still. Always good. They always tell you to do that in hockey. Never move your feet. Always be stopped. Yeah. Give it to the opponent so they can hustle it down the ice. Every coach will tell you that. Make sure you stand still. The Bruins are just ragging the puck now. This power play sucks. Get off the ice. Second unit's coming on. Half done. Riley is out there with Domi, Robertson, Nyes, Pacioretty. The Bruins might have just knocked Nyes offside if they do actually score here, which they won't because the Bruins clear it down the ice. Steve, if you could split the power play into two good ones, who would you start as first and second? I'd replace Tavares with Nyes in a heartbeat. Oh, 5-on-3? Beecher is going to get a hooking call with 32 seconds to go in this initial power play. Yeah, Beecher gets right into the hands of Domi. Domi doesn't go down or nothing. He doesn't sell it. That's just the ref calling it. Can't do that. So sorry, to answer your question, Nyes replaces Tavares, and I think about Domi and Marner. That gives the first unit another look, and I mean it gives an elite passer to the second unit. I mean they both are, but just changes it up. Different vision, different handedness, different anything. Leafs got 23 seconds to score on this 5-on-3. Shot from Matthews. Stop by Swayman. Tavares digging at it. Everyone digging at it. Where is it? It comes loose. Domi, who is out there on this two-man advantage. That's interesting. Shot from Nylander. Stop by Swayman. 6 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Go, 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 go. Go! Oh my God, you guys stink. Okay, one penalty is over. Matthews puts it over. What? Drew, that's such a, like, I love you. I love you dearly. This guy goes, why didn't Marner shoot that? First Leaf game or what? Like, guy doesn't shoot. And he can. It's crazy. He can. Domi, I don't want shooting. He's a pass first guy because the shot is terrible. Marner just won't. He won't do it. He won't do it. 47 seconds to go. Riley out there in place of OEL. Ugh. Leafs lose it. Oh, no, they might have gained it back. Behind the Bruins net, 30 seconds to go. I'm just going to answer super chats. You guys suck. Puck goes into the glass or over the glass. SL, so JT, what is it you do here? Am I right? It's starting to be that way, dude. It's terrible. Loop, cheers from Sweden. Tack så mycket. Happy to finally catch a stream. Thanks for everything you and the rest of the SDPN do for the world of hockey. Love y'all. Let's go Oilers. Thank you, Loop. Robert Bett. Hey, Steve, why would the Leafs bring Dewar and Hakanpää on this road trip? My understanding is they can't be off LTIR for 3 more days. Are they eligible to play in Winnipeg on Monday? Maybe they're just hanging out with the boys. Watching games, talking to the coaching staff. Stopped by Swayman. 18 seconds to go in this power play as we wait for another faceoff. Jesse has said that Hakanpää has taken regular practice drills. Matthew Williamson, would you be more mad at a 1-0 loss where Stolarz gets shelled and is the only reason it's close, or a thorough trouncing all around again? No, I want wins. I don't care how you get them. Bruins clear it. 15 seconds left. You suck. Colin Bradbury, next time, can we just decline the power play? Like, holy cow, really? We should. Nice, into the corner. Pacioretty. Turnover. Here come the Bruins. They look terrible. No one's up high. Bruins shoot it. Goes wide. Boy, these guys are a mess. Brutal. Ekman Larson being chased. Icing against the Leafs. 85 more subs and I'll gift another 50. If you feel like gifting SDP VIP, which you can, now is the time to do it. $5.21 to go in the first. Face off in the Leafs end. So that was interesting. Face off was in the Leafs end. Nyes was out there for the defensive zone draw for the fourth line. What is that? But then once the puck found its way out of the zone, they swapped off Nyes for Reeves. Cassie, Leafs hire the Pens power play coach from last year. God. It seems like it, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. You know how I feel about Mark Savard. I love him. But, Philippe Myers, big hit. I love Savvy. Like, we've been watching the Leafs. I've been watching the Leafs too long to look at the new power play coach and be like, oh, yeah, it's him. 3 power play coaches in 3 years, says Drew. Who is it? Savard, obviously. Carberry, not Malhotra. Was it McFarland? Like, I'm asking the wrong guy. Yeah, fair enough. David Wilson, 5 SDPN memberships. Jay Brigley, 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. Tanev. To Riley, dumps it in. This top line has been invisible. Lindholm. Way! Gloved by Anthony Stollers. That's a good little save there. 3:41 to go in the first period. SL, a happier topic. What video games are you playing these days? New Call of Duty dropped today. Supposed to be the best in a while. This is pathetic because it came out 6 years ago today, but I recently restarted Red Dead. It's just such a good pick up and put down game. It's hard to get into new games as a parent, man. As a parent, as a business owner, like I'm having to get used to. I was never a great gamer. I think I was pretty good at the hockey games. Like I was pretty good at Chell. But as someone who wasn't all that great at shooters to begin with, and those are like the biggest games, especially online, like I suck. It's hard to get into games. Robert Bet, it must be the coach's fault. Fire Berube. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Oh, for intermission, we're going to open another one. You know how hard it is having a hobby box, a nearly full hobby box of hockey cards in my house and not opening them? 2024-25 Hockey Series 1 from Upper Deck. We're hunting. We're hunting for who is it? Cutter Gauthier, Macklin Celebrini. We got some good ones last week. Some good ones, some extremely rare ones. Not just young guns, but like variants of young guns. So Drew's got something on screen. Marner didn't shoot this. He passed to Nylander. What are we doing? What are we doing, folks? Like I know Marner gets picked on. I know a lot of people don't like it. That's a guy like look. Take a peek. Take a peek at horrible. Even if you get robbed, like there's gonna be a rebound. Oh my god. Especially because your blocker side, he's probably not catching it. Ugh. Leafs, defensive zone draw. You don't say. Matthews wins it. Ekman Larson chips it out to a Bruin. So here it comes again. They look awful. Here comes Marchand. Luckily doesn't connect with the pass with Hampus because that would have gone in. Marner Standing still. There you go. Move. Take it for a walk. There you go. Nice. To Marner. Oh, shot. Stopped, but he shot. We like it. Bruins. Oh, nice. Almost took that. Patra. Giving chase. Here we go. This is something. Tanev with it. Gain center. Chips it in. Oh. I think, did that hit the linesman? Now the Bruins end up with it. Here they come. Shot. That goes wide. Thank goodness. Here comes Nylander. Picked off. Here come the Bruins. Pasta. Oh, Zacha had a clean look and missed. You had more time, buddy. You could have just waited. Domi flips it out. Lohrei canceled out what might have been an icing if he had just left it. 2:13 to go in the first period. Bruins have had the puck way more than the Leafs, but the Leafs have had opportunities. Willie looking to get off. Not a good pass to Benoit. Philippe Myers handling it. Up the ice. Leafs chip it in. Oh! Pass almost picked off. Didn't work. Geeky. Do you love me? Are you riding? Dumps it. 1:40 to go in the first period. Fourth line out there. Peak. Misses. Bruins missing a lot. Brazeau, looking for a trip or something on Kampf. He's not going to get it. Reeves has not been laying the body nearly hard enough for my liking tonight. 1:10 to go in the first. Nice little chip there. Tavares. He's going to chase after his own chip. Robertson giving chase. Good hustle, kid. Good hustle, kid. Takes it. Tavares to the point. Benoit. No, shoot it for God's sake. He does. Where'd it go? I don't know, but it looked vaguely dangerous. Hooray. Domi. Pacioretty. All of this is Robertson. What's that? Do you think it bounced through Swayman's leg and wide? Shot. Stopped by Stolarz. The Leafs actually had a good little flurry there, and it was all Robertson. A little bit of Tavares, too. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jesus. Austin Furcus says, people in my town are addicted to drugs, me to card packs. Cool, man. SL says, just let Marner walk in free agency so the Blackhawks can overpay him to play with Bedard. I don't know what the right answer is. Oh, that puck did not miss by much. Shoot. Core 4 must get Shanny to order power play one time. I don't know how he still has a job. Cassie, I have a signed Jari jersey with your name on it, Steve. No, thank you. Future Team Canada goalie for you. Man, he would have been if he continued on the path he seemed to be on. That he is thoroughly not on anymore. 20 seconds to go in the first. Oh, dear. Unfortunate bounce. Here come the Bruins. Marchand to the point. On. Blocked. Tanev. 10 seconds to do something here. Move. Matthews denies, but picked off. Bruins. Marchand rushed it, and that'll be the end of the first period. I don't think Marchand knew how much time he had there. I'll do cards before the clip. James Stemler, I'm going to be a pessimist, but Marner has a wide open cage and proceeds to pass. With Swayman fully squared up, Marner, I think I'll shoot. Bruh, why? I don't think he's reading what's happening. I think he's like, okay, I'm going to pass. And he probably got yelled at on the bench like, dude, you have a wide open net. And he's like, okay, I got to shoot. Like, unbelievable talent, unbelievable ability. I don't know what that is, man. Steve Dangle, SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Two more super chats before I open this pack of cards. Steve, I have a Marner, Matthews, Tavares, Riley jersey. Who should my next jersey be? Nylander. Complete the whole top power play unit. McKinnon? You think he's going to be on the Leafs, Drew? Oh, you should switch teams? Screw you. Windwalker 57. If the Leafs win this one, especially if it's by a lot, are you happy or does it drive you even crazier? No, I'll take it. Beggars cannot be choosers. Gimme. Alex Trace. Leafs should switch to a golf style payment. They only get paid at the end of the season if they do well. Might actually get some of these guys to give a damn. I don't think it's that they don't give a damn, which kind of makes it scarier. Upper Deck Series 1. Let's open it. You see, it's a brand new pack. What do we have here? This is an interesting player. Alex Vlasic, a common card. Common just means it's regular. Lawson Krause, collector's item, Coyotes. Rain says, Steve, you're the man. No, you're the man. Ooh, old jersey, Evgeny Malkin. TJ Oshie. This looks like an insert. Dazzlers. Ooh, so it's a shiny card. This is Gus Nyquist. It's not numbered. It's just an insert, but it's cool. We love it. What do we got here? UD Canvas, Cale Makar. This isn't like the UD Canvas Young Guns that we had last time. Those are very rare, decently valuable. This is just kind of a neat card. Might give it to Drew. Might set it on fire in front of him. Gaming Co-op. This is an interesting insert. Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. What does it say on the back? Edmonton's dynamic duo. McDavid led the Oilers with 132 points, 32 goals, 100 assists, and 132 points during the 23-24 season, with Draisaitl ranked second with 106. Yeah, this is not the greatest pack. They're not all going to be. Alex Kerfoot, Utah. It says Utah on it. Leafs legend. JT Compher, Stanley Cup champion. Right, Drew? Simon Nemec. This is one of the worst hockey card photos I've ever seen. Alex DeBrincat looking confused. Looking like he just heard someone talking smack. And Philip Kurashev. Common. Well, not every pack is going to have something in it. This one didn't. A few super chats before we throw to the clip. Orion. Hey, Steve, let's make the Porsche Macan the SDPN car. I like that. Simspiration. I don't know what happened there. And Ethan Morabel still upset about that 5-on-3. Their power play is dreadful. And if they don't completely blow it up for the next time they get a power play, I'll really have to start questioning what the hell is going on with the decision-making process on that bench. Drew, what's our clip? Oh, a clip from the VIP episode. Ooh, so some of you might not have seen this. It's on the AI Cafe. Take it away. AI was around for 5 seconds before someone went, can I it? Like they didn't try to help people. They're just like, no. I wonder if people would like to. Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Let's start with Ethos. Ethos is it's a coffee shop in Austin, Texas. But the thing about Ethos is that it doesn't exist. It is an AI-generated Instagram page, and it has 74,000 followers right now. So this is Ethos's Instagram page right now. For everybody listening, we're looking at it right now. On it, there's beautiful pictures of all of the food that they allegedly sell at their coffee shop. Thing is, none of this is actually real. It is all just AI generated. They have also AI chefs that make the food and claim they make the food. And the thing that's weird about Ethos is that it's gained a substantial following. Every post has hundreds of comments. Yes. There's thousands of likes on some of these posts. And
is that Jeff Bezos at Ethos?
It looks like a Jeff Bezos type, and he's hanging out. Jeff Bezos is behind the bar. Oh, no, they sold it as Jeff Bezos came to Ethos in Austin, Texas. Jeff Bezos behind the bar at Ethos. You read that right.
It's weird to me that they can create food that looks so realistic, and Jeff Bezos is just, here's a bald man.
That's Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Yeah, no, that looks horrible.
One of our chefs happens to be buds with Jeff. And after coming in last place in our fantasy football league, sorry, Jeff, he's shaking off the cobwebs to serve up cocktails for a celebrity shift. Turns out the former CEO of Amazon still has a smooth touch with a shaker. Check out some of the cocktails he's serving. And then they have all that. None of it's real.
This page is so weird. What the hell?
So here's my question,
second
Jeff.
comment.
It's wild. It's a wild thing that's happening. And I suggest, what is the point of this cafe? Do we know?
I mean, like, well, Jesse, do you have thoughts?
No, go ahead.
It's like, it's kind of interesting. Like the art of it, I guess. Like, this is AI art that doesn't make me immediately feel like it's stealing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because there's that whole controversy with it, and it, AI art doesn't exist. It just steals from other artists and stuff like that. You almost had me kind of digging it, like, oh, like you could maybe it could create a recipe for you and you could follow it and it makes this new thing. You almost had me on board until it was AI interacting with AI. Mm-hmm. The moment that happens, I'm out. Nope. Creepy. Fucking weird. Don't like it. Get out.
You guys want the kicker?
Give me the kicker.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
We've entered Black Mirror territory.
Okay.
So the reason this went viral is because we saw one croissant of a dinosaur was on screen. The dinosaur croissant, it went super viral on Facebook.
By the way, it looks so fucking fake. I can't believe people fall for it.
I can't believe. You don't think there's any?
Nothing.
I look at that and I understand why people might fall.
Really?
For that. Yeah,
there were a few on there. Oh yeah.
Somebody who's 65 has no idea. They're on Facebook scrolling. They hit like. They tag their friend Susie. Like I understand that.
You're right.
So that croissant first went super viral. It has 1 million likes on Instagram.
Facebook is full of people who don't need AI to be duped.
Yeah, they were being duped long before AI.
One of my the ones that I hate the most is there's these pages and they take advantage of old people by being like, "Hey, you support the troops."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, my husband's a troop." And he's dead and I miss him and I support the troops and I'm going to talk about that. And it's a bunch of pro-troop stuff and God, I love my country. And then they'll be like, hey, since you're here, shoulder check. How about those immigrants?
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, I know a lot of the older people on this website are immigrants, but nah, not talking about you.
Right.
Let's have a conversation about them Browns.
That croissant goes super viral. It gets 1 million likes on Instagram. A couple other food items now are starting to really, because once you get the engagement, more things are more likely to go viral. So a second croissant, I guess they know like, oh, the AI algorithm really likes these food croissant guys. So they do a second one where it's the Moodang. You know Moodang that's super popular right now?
Yeah.
So they have a Moodang croissant hippo, and that one also goes super viral. So we get some people looking into this. And they're like, why is this coffee shop that doesn't exist going so viral on Instagram and Facebook? So a Twitter user by the name of Justine Moore says this restaurant does not exist. Ethos, which claims to be Austin's #1 restaurant, has 72K followers on Instagram. It seems normal until you realize the photos of the food plus venue are AI. The posts get thousands of likes and comments from people who have no idea. She goes on to say, I've been digging into this for an hour and can't see how the creator makes any money off of it. Seems to be a passion project, but they're really dedicated to it. There are fake chefs plus awards. Now, Maddie, pull that off the screen.
The sausage looks threatening.
We got all that from Justine Moore, who's been looking into this, right?
Which we appreciate. Thank you.
Which is like, yeah, awesome.
I know exactly what you're about to say.
Justine Moore then tweets out, Maddie, bring this up. Update. I was offered a special opportunity to dine at Ethos last night.
You're kidding.
It lives up to the reputation of being the #1 restaurant in Austin. The food service and venue were unreal. With the permission of the chef, I'm sharing the menu. Justine
does not
the journalist, quote, who was investigating this Ethos restaurant is an AI bot.
No.
Who then Ethos got to and made them now post that they were at the restaurant.
So this is somebody who's conducting like a gigantic experiment, right? Wow.
It's where I got this news from a journalist that was looking into this AI Instagram page, was an AI bot that made this news so that it would go viral.
So that's a promotional vehicle. They use the fake journalist as a promotion.
I don't know. And now Justine is posting AI photos of her at this restaurant that does not exist.
I'm so jacked that a platform I have 250,000 followers on and have invested over a decade into is just full of Nazis and robots and bullshit, and no one uses it anymore. I'm pretty jacked about that. That's pretty good.
The last level of the elevator, if we want to go one step deeper.
Let's keep going.
Let's go.
All of the posts on Justine's account, because you'd think like people like me would be in there yelling and everything. No, all of the interactions on her post at the restaurant of our other people supporting her. So if you just scroll down, it's a bunch of, first of all, it's her entire day at the restaurant.
Oh my God.
So, well, I skipped a level on the elevator. First, it's every meal that she ate. She did a thread on Twitter about here's the oyster with seaweed foam and preserved lemon. You know, oh, it looks great. Fabulous stuff. Second course, the heirloom beets. Fourth course, the grilled pork chop with spiced peach compote.
Where does she AI shit? That's a lot of food, man.
And then we have her being like, I'm at the restaurant, here's all the food. And then we have a bunch of other people being like, here's all what I ate.
Sushi croissant?
Here's croissant sushi?
Here's the crushi. Their croissant sushi that they ate. Bummed I missed it. We'll have to go back. Justine Moore, the AI bot, writes back. Joe, there's huge business opportunity for some restaurant in Austin to rebrand and change their name to Ethos right now. That's, I guess, a real one. Because
that's actually funny.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
But then we have BS Sprout saying, ate there a few days ago. And he's replying as well. And it just keeps going.
So how much of what we're seeing, and I don't want to bring it to this, I don't want to talk about the merits of this, but just leave the question unanswered when I ask.
Mm-hmm.
How much of what we see about the election in the United States is this? Do you know what I'm saying? How much of it are from people that do not exist?
Yep.
And it's just AI bots.
Just them all just chatting with each other, and then like, because people who don't do a lot of interacting on Instagram, most people who use social platforms like Twitter or Facebook aren't commenting on things. Most people just consume. So the average person who just consumes sees like, hey, there's a thread with thousands of replies. I'm going to go read it. And all of those people could just be AI generated, interacting with each other.
AI Steve is here. That's all AI is. I never thought I'd be such a grumpy old man about it, but most of it sucks. It's good if you need something that sucks quickly. Like, or you could make something yourself that sucks quickly. I just feel like a human is more likely to make something great. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh, that's right. AI has an issue making hands. That's how you can tell if something is AI, according to Drew. And he's right. I mean, AI, I think, has issues. AI has issues with imperfections. So if someone's skin looks a little too good, it's AI. If their hands are messed up, it's AI. You know what I've never seen AI spell correctly once, ever? Anyone who's ever made AI art, quote unquote, of the Toronto Maple Leafs logo. I've never seen it spelled correctly. Never, not once. Never. Tim Apple Maple Leafs. Okay. Yeah, no, this is better than a person. You're right. Ty Smith. So AI runs the Leafs power play? Maybe Marner is AI. I don't know, man. I didn't see what was said at intermission. Is Marner getting the gears? Is everyone giving him what are we saying in the chat? Oh, thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Mark Savard could improve the power play entry from front Hiller. Oh dear. Yeah, Marner's getting it on Twitter. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. Drew, can you put it on screen again? Yeah, screw it. Cassie said vibe check. Here's my vibe check, Cassie. My vibe check is the thing that Drew is about to put on the screen for all of us to enjoy. You know, you got to give him credit. At least he's in the offensive zone. Like, the Leafs were not in the offensive zone the majority of this period. Good Lord. Mitch. For crying out loud. Even Willie. Look at Willie. Oh, my God. Jim Montgomery having a good old yuck sesh on the bench as we wait for the beginning of the second period here. Aqua Gamer, how long until Steve says if you're a goaltender, tend the goal? Oh, Stollers has been on the razor's edge. Puck is dropped. Matthews does not get it. Bruins dump it in. OEL around O'Reilly. I'm not sure. Oh, shot stopped by Stollers. I liked the Leafs D pairings. I didn't really think that was the problem, although they did not have a good night against St. Louis. Marner falls down, but as he falls down, he makes a nice play to Nyes. Nyes! Can't find Austin. Boy, the Leafs have had a hell of a time getting Austin the puck. Here he is now, though! Nyes! Buries the rebound! And he continues his dominance in the city of Boston. This guy was great on the road. Overtime winner. And he scores 35 seconds into the second. That's a good play from him. It's just not a great pass. And Austin, unreal hustle. The Bruins completely just open up a lane for him. Swayman is tracking Austin. And I mean, why wouldn't he? Because Austin tried to get the shot off. He was going to shoot. I think one of the Bruins knocked his stick off the puck, and Nyes gets the rebound. Nyes having a nice little discussion there with Craig Berube right now on the bench. That dude is going to be a leader on this team. I know we get way too hyped on prospects and young guys. That guy looks pretty good. Cassie gifted 5 STPN memberships. Let's go, Cassie. Drew said he probably told Nyes, great job going to the net like everyone else. Oh, the Bruins might have a chance of their own. McMahon comes up with it into the feet of Nylander. He picks it up, drops it. No, I thought he was going to drop it for Domi. He shoots it just wide. Benoit at the point. Domi shoots, blocked. Man, Domi gets blocked a lot. The man cannot shoot. Unreal offensive talent. I've never seen someone with more offensive talent with less goal scoring ability. And Matthew Nyes waits for me to drop him in fantasy to score again. Points in 4 of his last 5. Pacioretty shoots, and that beats Swayman. Squeaked through his arm, but it trickled wide. Nice shot. Much better start. Under 2 minutes into the second period. Still, not even every Leaf line has taken the ice yet. Come on, Robbie. Get after it. Get after it. No high guy. Bruins put it on. Stop. Rebound. Covered up by Stolers. Myers. Is he thinking about the rough stuff? That'd be nice. Producer Drew asking, is this the Leafs' first lead? Yeah, this is their first lead since Monday against Tampa. Columbus, I don't think they ever led. No, they were down 5-0 against Columbus, and then Blues, they never led. Yuck. Sedin Magic, that goal could not be more against the grain of the game. Well, yeah, the Leafs were in the offensive zone. Kalo, saw you at Harvey's and said hi, but you ignored me. I have not been to a Harvey's in quite some time. Oh, that Harvey's comment has been here before? Oh, how dare you. Drew said it's like the Costco gravy guy. No. The Costco gravy guy, Speedy V, his shenanigans are fun and whimsical. These are evil shenanigans. Beecher hit, slow to get up. Is this looks like Jake McCabe is going to go to the box here. Just over 2.5 minutes into the second. What is this call? So, okay, Beecher to the inside. It's interference. What's that, Drew? Yeah, no puck. He thought Beecher was going to have the puck. He did not have the puck. It's interference. 2 minutes on the power play for the Boston Bruins. Their second power play of the game. Their first power play, they had no shots. I'm surprised by that. They look pretty dangerous. Anon said, let's go with a Leaf. We like that. Austin and Mitch starting the penalty kill for the Leafs. Tanev out there, Benoit out there. You can tell from the neck guard. Bruins. Oh, good stick there from Mitch. Gets it out of the zone. Zaka. There's another guy who has so many tools. Oh, boy. Marchand, great feed to Pasta. Wide open. Wide open. Not the first time the Leafs have allowed a power play goal like that. Very similar to the one Cole Caulfield scored in the first game of the season. Shut up. Drew goes, I'm shocked Pasta didn't pass that. Dare me to tweet it? Drew, you should tweet it. Tweet it. It's your line. Drew, for the LFR, like, let's just produce the LFR right now. I need a side by side of where Mitch was standing and where Pasta was standing. It's almost the exact same spot. I'm guessing you're not the only guy who made that observation. We will see. Philippe Myers yeets it into the Bruins zone. McMahon behind the net. He gets pinched. So here come the Bruins. Tony Lee, Nye's quickly becoming my favorite Leaf. He's up there. 3.5 minutes into the second, puck goes over the glass. Goals since 2022-23. Austin has fewer than Pasta? Even strength. Austin again has fewer than Pasta, 80-81. Really? Wow. Austin did have that one down season after he scored 60, so I guess that's it. I'm surprised. Down season, yeah. I'm pretty sure he still scored 40. 40 with like 2 busted wrists. I don't know what the hell that was at the offensive blue line. Here come the Bruins. Zaka in for Riley. Oh, weird bounce off the stanchion there. Robertson collects it and he'll speed out 2-on-2. Flips it to himself. And then the trailing Morgan Riley shot. Rebound. Where's the puck? One of the Leafs tripped over the side of the net. Chaos there. 16:06 to go in the second. Robertson again. He's making things happen, right? Are they going in? No. Yeah, that part's bad. Okay? But he's making things happen. He's staying in the lineup. There's very clearly a rotation, right? Think of all the guys who have gotten in. Think of all the guys who have sat. Robertson has not sat once, if I'm not mistaken. And it's shifts like that that show he doesn't deserve to sit, despite his struggle to put up points at times. Shot. Matthews can't quite get that. Bruins on their way out into the benches. Cassie, trying to get my Australian friend into hockey. G'day. Know any streaming services I can recommend to her? It's a little hard to teach when she can't watch. Oh, Cassie, I think you're going to need Yar Matey Plus. I'm sure the Aussies are very familiar with a streaming service known as Yar Matey Plus. 15:56 to go in the second. Offensive zone faceoff. Matthews won the draw to Marner, who one-timed it. He got stopped, but Swayman had no idea that shot was coming. It just hit him. What? Matthews comes up with it behind the net. Marner, can't get it off Hampus. Matthews gloves it down. Leafs hold the line. Here we go. OEL behind the net for nobody. Oh, Leafs hold the line again. Good shift here for the first line. Matthews! Oh, set up a perfect one-timer, did Marner. And Matthews couldn't finish it. 1-1 is the score. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. SDPN YouTube channel. Ooh! I think OEL just got hit in the head with the puck. Marner gains the zone. Leafs in the middle of a change, though. A little bit awkward. They hold on to it, though. Lorentz. Myers. On! It's a boot in front. Reeves. Can't quite get it. Myers scampers back. Good job by Berube. He wanted to get the fourth line out there in the offensive zone. Now here's the problem. Is now they're in the defensive zone and they got to get it out, which Reeves does. Out of town scoreboard. Habs just blew a 2-0 lead in 2 minutes. Who's that to? The Blues? Sammy Montembeault. You're supposed to be Team Canada's goalie, buddy. Oh, boy. Lorentz did not have a good time with the puck there. There. Lorentz dumps it. Mega Chronic. Where's the heart rate monitor, bro? I don't think we need to do that anymore. Oh, a pane of glass just come out? We're going to look at that Matthews one-timer again. God, you really can't ask for a better opportunity. Wham! And he just puts it high. Ah. Matthews could, like, he could honestly have 10 goals. They are fixing the glass in front of one of the most Boston men I have ever seen. Oh, and there's those two Leaf fans they showed after the first goal of the game. Drew said, do your best Boston impression. I can't do a good impression except for one sentence. Like, you can tell someone is from Boston as we go to TV timeout if you get them to say the following sentence: Mark Savard farted on an aardvark. Because a Bostonian would say Max Avad fatted on an advac. That is my only Boston sentence. Cassie said her Australian friend found a stream to watch hockey on Yar Matey Plus. I'm very happy for you. Max Avad fatted on an advac. I got to remember to say that in the LFR. I'm funny. That's funny. I'm very funny. Fought it. No. Kevin is spelling it F-A-W-T-E-D. It's not foughted. Foughted. Fatted. It's H. Not foughted. And if you're Glorilla, it's Merkseverd Ferdinand. It sounds like the Swedish chef. I thought I knew every accent in the States. And those videos of what is apparently the Memphis accent. I knew about Baltimore. Southern accent it's like saying East Coast accent. There's 40 of them. What are you talking about? And East Coast of what? Canada, the States? Steve, this sentence is not it. No, it's very good. It is a knee slapper. It's very good. $14:04 to go in the second period. Drew said, do you have a costume to throw on? I do not. I was thinking about that for tomorrow in Oshawa, and I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it. My son is going to be a Purolator driver for Halloween. It's not a joke. My brother-in-law is a Purolator driver, and Leo wants to be a Purolator driver when he grows up. Carol said, just mimic everyone from The Departed for Boston. He's a rat! There. Bruins dump it. Cassie says, apparently I have a Pittsburgh accent. Like, I know about, like, there's Pittsburgh, and then there's, like, I feel like outside of Pittsburgh, North America has, like, 400 million people, most of whom speak English. I'm thinking there's more than, like, a dozen accents. OEL, walking the blue line. Dumps it for Robbie. OEL again. God, he's been a good addition. Coyle, how's that not a hand pass? OEL taken down. That's not a call? That's not a call? All right, just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. That's ridiculous. OEL got taken down by Charlie Coyle, and then Coyle without a stick like held him down. They're both going for what? For what? Huh? What did Ekman Larson do? Are they trying to? Oh, because he held the leg? You suck at your job, dude. You stink at your job. Why do you think he held his leg? You're so bad at your job. He got unsportsmanlike. You suck at your job, dude. That's so Boston typical. Bruin does something. Response, both of you go. You're so bad at your jobs, all of you, to a man. It's a culture. It's a culture of who gives a damn. They really do stink at their jobs so bad. Mega Chronic, can you do a Philly accent? What are you, nuts? 4-on-4, Leafs in the Bruin zone. Matthews goes hunting. Marner helping him, gets it to the point. Tanev shoots, blocked. Now the Leafs have to go back and get it. Rain, Steve, I got Marner in fantasy. Contract year, WTF. I got him in fantasy too. Let's see if he does something here. Here's Marner with the puck. He's dangling. He passes to Riley. Shot, scores! Morgan Riley with the goal. Mitch Marner with the assist. And his fantasy points go to me. Leafs power play goal. Woo! Oh, no, it's 4-on-4. Never mind. Whatever, I don't care. Thank you, Drew. Oh, Marchand loses his man. What a terrible captain. You stink. Boo. That was a nice shot. Morgan Riley can do that. He's capable of that. He just hasn't been used that way in quite some time. That 72-point season he had, that didn't fall out of the sky. He's capable of it. He's just got to be used a certain way. Like, it's not like all of those points came on the power play. He had 20 goals. I don't know if he's broken double digits since. 800th career game for Riley, longest serving active Leaf. Didn't Chris Tanev just pass 800 games? What happened? Something happened behind the play. Fans were going nuts. Pasternak holding his mouth. I don't see any blood. Cassie, 5 gifted SDPN memberships. We love that. Pasta's still down. He's biting his lip. That's why. Is the ref talking into a mic? Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's Nylander. Nylander passed the puck. His stick was up high. And he hit Pasta. The officials are doing that. Now they can use replay? How about you look at what happened with OEL and Coyle? How about you look at that? You replay that one? Double minor for high stick. Oh, double minor so that they can review it? Wait. Are they taking Nylander and McCabe? Why is it a double minor? What blood? What blood? Are you joking? I hate playing in this building, dude. Oh, it's horrible. 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 This team performs bad enough without like them just straight up. Oh my God. Every frigging time. It's so bad. Cry, get good. You just get it handed to you on a silver platter every time. After review, he got a double minor for what? Like, was it a tooth? It's definitely a high stick. I'm not complaining about that. Okay. All right. Yeah, do whatever you want. You usually do. Just horrible. Reprehensible product. So bad. Oof. Rye the Fire Guy, let's hear your Pacific Northwest accent. Just pronounce your T's. I don't know how to do that. Going downtown to get some jumbo sandwich, and oh my God, Dave, that hurts my heart. It's a 4-on-3 power play for the Bruins. Matt Bruder, worst part is this is better for us than a power play. Hey, you were right. Rye Guy, have you seen TSN video of the Leafs playing guessing goal horns? Yeah, I saw that. Very funny video idea from them. Bruins working it around. Pasta. Oh, he looks okay. Attaboy. Attaboy, Dave. Attaboy, Dave. Way to get back out there. Way to get back out there, Dave. Good to see you. Good to see you, especially because you're so hurt. It's a miracle he's out there. Attaboy, Dave. You're such a hero. Passes it to Marchand. Pass goes through the slot. OEL now out of the box. It's now 5-on-4. Leafs, I think, have 3 defensemen out there. Stolarz with the stop on David Pastrnak, he's gritting through the pain, everyone. Way to grit through the pain there, Dave. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a miracle you're out there. Where's the statue? Where's the statue? Where's the Walk of Fame? I'm not overreacting. How dare you? Me overreacting? I should never. I could never. Cassie, keeping track of the number of gifts in season, by the way. You are? Don't ask me to do that. I don't know how to count. Matthews out there with Steven Lorentz to kill this. Myers and Benoit. Lorentz tries to clear it. Can't. He gets it to the blue line, but that's as far as it goes. 2:36 to go. Pasta still out there. Just a warrior. Oh, he can't handle the puck. How could he possibly see it through all the blood? Bruins working it. Matthews cuts it off. Get it out. Lorentz gets it out. And some tired legs heading to the bench. Robert Bett, just listening to Marner after practice on Friday on the power play. He's saying, keep it the same. We'll figure it out. This is not the problem. Just watching him talk seems like something's not right with him. He's not the same. Leafs clear it again, under 2 minutes to go. This is just me talking, done with the media. He's over saying anything that might even come close to mattering. That's why he said that. Who knows if that's what he actually thinks. He's done with the media. They're all against him. You're the reason I've failed over and 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 over again. So that's why he said that. You don't need to listen to anything he has to say anymore, and that suits him just fine. I'm glad we're having this dainty little story time here because the Leafs penalty kill has been doing a pretty good job. They clear it again. Minute 05 to go on the power play. Cassie, 275 between yours and Adam's stream so far. You're such a legend. God, we love you. You're my favorite X-ray technician. Leafs dump it again. Robertson thought about going for it. He did not. Uh-oh, Marchand. Passes. Shot. Where is it? Leafs clear it. 40 seconds to go. By the way, I hope this goes without saying. No, Bruins, shoot. Stop by Stolers. I was about to say it should go without saying that I retract everything I said about Pasternak if like he lost a tooth or something. But I've decided I'm not going to retract it ever for any reason because it's funny. It's funnier to just double down on being wrong. If I am in fact wrong. Dude, we've seen high sticks where players were clearly bleeding and they're like, yeah, you're not bleeding enough. 2 minutes. Gloved by Stolers. 18 seconds to go in this sham. Pasta out there just playing through it. This guy's unbelievable. Marchand. 10 seconds to go. Matthews doesn't get the pass to Marner, but he did clear the zone. Bruins get it back. Penalty is over. Now the Leafs have 5 attackers. Puck goes into the Bruins bench. 7:31 to go in the second period. Leafs outshot 14-17, but leading 14. Nope. Sorry, 2-1. That'd be crazy. Imagine hanging 14 on the Bruins in Boston. Nyes and Riley are your Leafs goal scorers. Cassie said X-ray technologist, Steve. Technician is different. How many times have you had to issue that correction? Ooh, what kind of pasta is pasta for toughing this out? I mean, I'm going to go with penne because he's popular. Like he's an all-timer, right? Everyone loves penne. But he's got the ridges in him, right? Like penne's got the ridges. So that's some toughness. And when put in sauce, they ooze what appears to be blood and get a 4-minute double minor for I'm not sure what. Penne. Scout the Wookiee says rigatoni. That is all the things that I just said about penne, except not nearly as popular and too big. I don't know why some pasta is like clearly superior to others. They're all made of the same thing. You know what I mean? You can't have too much. That's true. Rigatoni, not for me. Not for me. Rigatoni is your favorite? That is the least surprising thing, Drew. Like, you like to use it as a straw. Yeah, Drew eats like a child. That's crazy. That's unhinged behavior. You're well into adulthood. You are a voting taxpayer. And you're sucking sauce through a straw. It's a noodle. Oh my god. Cassie, not as many times as I've had to say I wasn't a nurse. Water Snob says faux silly. You know, few silly. Be here all night. I love that. And AV, what did your Nona use the most? Ooh, good question. Leafs D-zone draw. They do win it back. McMahon, loses control of that shot. Rebound. Another rebound. Justin Brazeau scores against the team that abandoned him. And Justin Fisher owes me 10 memberships. Attaboy, Leafs. Attaboy. Attaboy. Just completely hang your goalie out to dry. That was brutal. So Tavares wins the draw. Good. Benoit. Like, it's just Myers to McMahon. McMahon can't handle it. And Benoit, I don't know where Benoit thinks he's going. What a mess. Thank you, Justin. There it is. What did your Nona use the most for pasta? She did a lot of angel hair. A lot of angel hair pasta. Bruins behind the net. 7 minutes to go in the second period here. Domi, hard battle for the puck that he wins to Nylander. Nylander. Oh, taken down. And here come the Bruins, 3-on-2. Shot. Hey, there's a Bruin. All alone in front again. All alone in front. Atta-bee, boys. Atta-bee. Kastelik. 6:46 to go in the second. And the Bruins take a 3-2 lead. Billy Whited says, if you're not mopping up the sauce with bread, jail. 100% agree. Mark Kastelik's unbelievable season continues. Willie lost. He wasn't tripped at all. He just fell. Again, where's OEL going? Where are you going? Or no, it's Riley. Sorry. Where are you going? It's the trailer. Domi didn't have his guy. Marner throwing the body around. Here come the Bruins again. Shots 21-14 now. Drew's like, get out of this period alive. Dude, there's over 6 minutes left. How low is the bar for this team? Tanev in front of the net. His own. You can tell my patience for this team is waning. Stolers. Do I need to point out if they lose this game, it will be 3 different goalies. 3 straight losses, 3 different goalies. Reeves chasing his man. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Bruins put it wide. What is this? Nyes, Reeves, Matthews? I think Reeves is just out there too long. Or Matthews and Nyes are. There's Matthews to Reeves. Reeves can't handle it. Bruins ring it around. Kampf chasing his man. So it was Matthews and Nyes who were out there too long. Icing. You got to wonder if Craig Berube knows what he signed up for. I mean, coming back and winning this game for the Leafs, that would definitely cure what ails them. Robertson, again, hustling away. Drops it for Tavares, loses a puck battle. Puck comes the other way. He's been terrible. Good interception from Robertson. Probably a goal there for Zacha if he doesn't. Robertson's been great. He's been one of their better forwards, straight up. Ugh. Octolax, Bruins fan here. What should we name this fourth line? So who is it? Kastelik, Kepka. Who's the other guy? Beecher? Beach lick Kep. I don't know. 3-on-2 for the Bruins against the Leafs' third pair. Bruins lose the zone, though. Where's the puck right now? Myers with it. I know he was on the ice for at least one of those goals against. I would not categorize it as his fault. I've liked his game tonight. I definitely play him more than once every 9 games. He's been good. Marner. Oh, what a pass! Oh, Matthews denies. Robbed. Shot. How did that not go in? Oh, my goodness. And the Bruins bring it the other way. Unbelievable. Oh, how don't you bury that? Bruins fire it around the Leafs net. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Marner to Matthews. Two guys standing stock still. There you go. Here comes Marner. Marner rings it around. Good read there. Gets it to Lorentz. Marner staying out late to help generate some stuff. Now he's going high, looking for the opportunity to get off. He'll go off. OEL. Tries to go to Reeves. Doesn't work. Fourth line chips it in. Reeves into the corner. Finishes his check on Carlo. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Leafs third line back out there. Anon, I'm 15,000 kilometers from Toronto, but I can clearly feel your disappointment, Steve. They're capable of better. They won't do it. So, Robertson, almost had a somewhat of a break there. 2:10 to go in the second. Myers up the ice. He's getting a lot of ice time. Robertson to Tavares. Shot! Stopped by Swayman. Has a little trouble with it. Has to cover it up, and the Leafs will get an offensive zone draw. Not bad. That's okay. Drew just asked, is Tavares slower than everyone else on the team? Yep. You know what's weird is the we're in TV timeout. The player tracking, what's it called? That the NHL has. What do they call it? Edge. NHL Edge. Apparently last year he had some of the fastest bursts on the team. Or like the most fast bursts on the team. It's well, I would say it's embarrassing for the rest of the team, Drew, but it's more confusing. He could have been pushed from the back. It's like he always, if there's a foot race, he's losing it. If there's a board battle, odds are he's winning it. That's why, like earlier tonight, when I was like, oh, he's in a board battle, he loses it easily. It's one thing if he loses a foot race. Like, even when he was scoring 47, he was losing those foot races. That's okay. Not everyone's fast. Yager was never really fast. When he's losing the battles, which he's actually good at, that's when he's cooked. Corrupted. Steve, what is missing from this team? Also, go Avs. I think their goaltending's fine. Their defense looks better. They have a lot of money wrapped up in the core four. And in tough games, they can't score. So, like, to me, it's not a matter of like, oh yeah, go out and get, like, I know everyone's like, okay, trade Liljegren, trade Kampf. That gives you a little, I don't know, $5 million, and you can go out and get someone. It's still too much. I know Tavares making less next year, or just straight up walking is obviously an option, but I still don't think it cures what ails them. Nylander going after it. He's out there with Matthews and Marner right now. Oh, Matthews falls hard. I think he just fell backward. Oh, Nyes comes out. I think that was just the end of a long shift. Leafs ice the puck. Jordan fell asleep at Leafs 2-1. Wake up 3 minutes later and 3-2 Boston. Yeah, the front of their net is just free for all. It's fine. Did Craig Simpson actually say this could be a good lessons game for the Leafs? I'm going to be sick. Dave Glatz. Hey, Steve, since you love goalie masks, how would you rank Stoller's mask? Personally, I love it. I like it too. I'm not usually a big fan of the shiny stuff, like what the Golden Knights and Kings are doing. I like it. Cassie, another Pens stat. Oh, good. It could always be worse. Pens have allowed 3 or more goals in every game this season and second highest average goals against per game after Philly. High scoring games in Pennsylvania. Good Lord. Bruins behind the Leafs net. Domi and Riley digging at it. Marner attacking the point. Whoa! Where is it? It's behind the Leaf net. Domi to Marner. Marner up the boards, and Matthew Nyes gives chase. Stolers passes it to OEL. 41 seconds to go in the second period. 3-2 Bruins lead. Chipped into the corner. Uh-oh, Domi collects it. Oh, Jake McCabe. Maybe doing a little too much here. Domi shoots. Oh, rebound. Robertson draws a call. He has been all around it tonight. 13 seconds to go in the second period. Looks like Trent Frederick, I think, will be going to the box for Boston. The Leafs will get a power play and could maybe score here at the very end of the second, or it goes into the third. By the way, we got 2,500 viewers, but only 600 likes. That's not okay. Click like. It's free. It does nothing for you, but it does everything for us. Leafs, can they win this faceoff? It's a big one. They do not. Marner, though, in front. Matthews. Oh, he had Willie. And the Bruins might get a breakaway here. It's okay. Matthews just corrals it behind his net. That's all right. You begin this third period in a game where you're losing by 1 goal with a minute 48 worth of power play. Mark Kastelik has the Bruins up 3-2. So producer Nick sent this apparently. You see all 5 Leafs here. What don't you see? I'm going to go with the guy who ended up scoring the goal. Correct? Oh, I nailed it. I'm so good at this. Thanks for that, Drew. That was very nice. The coach didn't tell them to do that. J Max, can we take the Leafs U2 tickets away? I'm not sure I would ever have a team event again. Robert Bet, someone should have tried to talk Sundin out of retirement when he was here. Listen. His clapper on that power play would be incredible. When I talked to Matt Sundin, I was like, oh, what would you say to Austin about being captain? Or what have you said to him? And he didn't say that he had spoken to him. He was just talking in hypotheticals. Guy was on your team for 13 years. He led the Leafs for over a decade. You've retired his number. He's still very much alive. And you've never had him speak to Austin. Chara teaches Bergeron, teaches Marchand. Matthews, good luck. I know he's got Tavares. Who are they supposed to get tips from? Dion Phaneuf? Unless I misunderstood Sundin, the Leafs have to fix that. That's absurd that they wouldn't have Matt Sundin and Austin Matthews talking to each other. Yeah, imagine like Yzerman, like, oh yeah, good luck, Nick. Good luck, Nicholas. And then none of them talk to Larkin. Or like Sakic. Good luck, Gabe. Good luck, Nate. I know Nate's not captain, but he's kind of de facto captain while Landeskog's out. Vice captain, if you will. Cameron Thomas. What makes this start more concerning than previous years? They're deeper than they've been. They have decent goaltending. They're still getting their asses kicked. They said everything was on the table. It's not. The core four is still here. The president is still here. I guess what's different is there's no illusion that anything is going to happen if they fail again this year. Every year, I'm like, I hope they win. And if they do, hooray. And if they don't, change. So if they continue to be bad, they're just going to, that's just going to continue. They're okay. They're happy to be mid. Oh yeah, you think Sid's year with Mario helped him a little bit? It goes on and on. And what do you mean Austin hasn't spoken to Mats? What are you talking about? Are you a team or what? That's so bad. Cassie, they're averaging, I assume you're talking about the Penguins. They're averaging 4.33 goals against per game. Philly is 4.42. The Sharks in Colorado are 4 Giev. You like that, Drew? And New Jersey is 3.36. Those are the next closest teams. They play Vancouver tonight. Drew, I think let's show a clip because we've talked about the Leaf struggles. We talked about the Penguin struggles. The Canucks, I wouldn't say struggling, but there are individuals on the team who are having individual struggles. JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, trouble in paradise. Let's talk about it.
Elias Pettersson and JT Miller got into it at practice. Mm-hmm. Vancouver Canucks have had a bit of a tough start. Obviously, they got a goalie with an injury that no goalie in the history of the league has ever had. They're still 10th in the conference. They've only played 6 games, 3-1-2. Listen, we'd take that.
Yep.
They have the same amount of points as the Leafs. But a little bit of frustration. And apparently, according to Firehound Lounge on the Donnie and Dolly show, Miller called Pettersson a baby.
Ooh.
Now.
Not baby girl? Like he called
No, not baby girl, I love you.
No?
It's just baby.
Oh, okay. It's not as good.
Another team notably got into this recently, and they've done a lot better. Peyton Krebs, Rasmus Dahlin, and the Buffalo Sabres, they're on a 2-game win streak right now, and I think they've played pretty good hockey since since the attempted knee takeout.
What are they? 4-1, 3-1 since then?
Yeah,
they're doing very well.
3-1, I think.
That's pretty good, man. I'll take it. What does that give them? The same record as the Leafs? Cool.
Just about, not quite.
Oh, damn. Listen, the Vancouver Canucks, as long as they have this group, are always going to be that couple that argues when they walk into the party, because you can tell they argued the whole way there. And about an hour later, they're making out on the couch, making it everyone's business. And that's just how they operate, man. They're weird. They have a strange dynamic in that locker room. They hired the perfect coach. I feel stupid for ever doubting that Rick Tocchet hire. He is an expert at managing volatile but talented situations.
Yeah, Malkin Kessel in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, like I'm really... All right, Miller, like, okay, a lot of people are focusing on Pettersson because he's not doing well and he got called a baby. We're not going to focus on the fact that this is like the third time this has happened with Miller in Vancouver, at least. Remember, he didn't even wait to get to practice with Luke Shen. Remember?
What happened? No, what happened there?
Oh, they were going at it at like center ice on their way off, and Connor Garland's in the middle like, hey, come on, guys. And 2 of those 3 guys are still there. It's fine. It's fine. They're going to be fine. They'll survive.
I like it.
Elias Pettersson, since March 21st, 2024, has 0 even strength goals.
Oh my God.
No goals this season. That is 26 games plus, that's 32 games.
That's
0 even strength goals.
That's so many games.
That's a lot of games. That's regular season and playoffs. That's a lot of games. I don't think that's an insignificant amount of games.
No, that's a lot of games.
And he
When do you hit
makes too much money for that shit.
guys? What do you put him at the concernometer?
Oh,
Where are you
Steve,
at?
if this was
orange.
if this was somebody on the Toronto Maple Leafs, I think your reaction would be a lot louder.
Yeah, no, I'd be losing my mind. Yeah,
You would be like, that's what the money is for.
yeah, yeah. But also, the Canucks are like doing all right. And
Yeah. No,
Like-
they did all right through that whole stretch, through this stretch of games. Yeah.
it's one of
Lankinen
those-
was a good signing, by the way. Really good.
Oh,
signing.
yeah.
been fantastic so far this season.
It's one of those things where, yeah, there's an obvious problem here, but it doesn't become a problem I'm all that concerned about until they start losing all the time, right? It's worth noting. Keep it in your back pocket. Try to fix it. But as we keep outscoring the other team by the end of the night, it's okay. Like that's why there's not that much concern and freaking out and all that. It becomes more of a problem when like the playoffs are happening, you're doing well, you'd like him to be scoring. It's not that big of a problem. Brock Besser's not going to play game 7. Okay, it's a problem now.
Yeah.
It's a problem, and I hate it, and I wish he would score immediately.
The Canucks so far this season with Elias Pettersson 0 goals have lost once in regulation time.
Wow.
They've
That's why it's not a
they've
problem.
1 loss in the shootout, 1 loss in OT, 1 in regulation, and they have won 3 games in a row.
Yeah, that's
So-
why it's not a problem.
But and then
Fine.
through their playoff run, that entire 13 game stretch where he has no even strength goals, they go to the second round. And you're like, oh, they look really good against Edmonton, and if they have a goaltender, maybe they make it through. So
It's stepbrothers. Like, all right, now the suits seem kind of fucked up. Like, it's just one of those things where you don't care as long as they're winning.
yeah, and your
Second that stops,
point about the game 7 is like, oh, it started being a conversation about Pettersson and his play towards the end of the Edmonton series because a lot of people looked at it and they're like, he could have been the X factor that got him over the hump, plus like the goaltending, as I mentioned.
well, we're all looking at Edmonton like, okay, we're not worried about their bad start. They're going to be right there, and they're a lot of people's cup pick. Besser plays that game, they might have won.
Who knows?
They might have won. They might have gone to the Final Four. I probably would have picked them, but when they didn't have Besser, it's kind of hard.
It's tough.
You need your guys to be your guys. He's paid isn't he the highest paid player on the team?
Yes.
Pettersson?
Yeah.
I think he's higher paid than Quinn Hughes. Yeah. Well, for sure.
Oh, Quinn Hughes is on
A sweetheart deal. That deal.
a real sweetheart. I feel like it's not that long. Didn't he sign a short one?
Yeah, I can't remember. And then Hronek's at $8 million. So yeah, I think he's well paid.
Yeah, Pettersson's 11.6.
Yeah.
Till 2032.
Wow.
You're
Yeah,
making-
it's not even it's
You
not
need
even close.
to start maybe scoring.
Artemi Panarin money?
Yeah, JT Miller is at 8. So yeah.
That's not a bad deal either.
And JT Miller is a guy that will challenge guys. And
Yeah.
sometimes that works, and
Oh,
sometimes you're Bo Horvat and it doesn't work.
Whoa, who's fighting at practice? Oh, it's JT.
JT will challenge you in the middle of a game.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
we've seen that.
Yeah. But
Quinn
the problem with
Hughes-
JT Miller with Bo Horvat was JT Miller wasn't playing well either. He just was like, I don't feel like playing defense this year.
Quinn Hughes face washes Petey and calls him a baby. That's news.
Yeah. Yeah.
JT Miller, meh.
Yeah.
Quinn Hughes is so good. Like
really good.
watching the Amazon series made me appreciate him even more as what he does, because he's an undersized defenseman who plays like he has size, and his agility on the back end it accounts for whatever he lacks in terms of just height wise or size wise. He's just so good defensively that he can overcome any obstacle he has in terms of what other players have in just their stature on the ice. And he's the best in the world right now.
Crazy passing, crazy vision.
He's the best in the world right now, outside of Cale Makar, who's off to one of the best starts I've ever seen any defenseman have.
I was saying to Steve, I missed out on both of my drafts. I drafted 8th. And I missed out on Leon Draisaitl both times. He was drafted 6th in one, I think, and then 7th in the other or something like that. And I ended up in both drafts with Cale Makar. And boy, am I happy.
Leon.
Yeah.
You ended up with Cale?
Both drafts.
If you have a solid defense, you can win.
It's
Hey. Stove Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Like it. Muscle memory, sorry. Tell all your friends. At minimum, click like. It helps us, and it costs you nothing. I would like you to do it. If you get gifted a membership, and you saw who gave it to you, thank them. Gordon says, hey, Steve. Hey, Gordon. Mike says, nice one, Dingler. Stove Dingle. Stove. We like it. We like it very much. Gordon, I bought your books, like multiple. I'm looking forward to your rants. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Ray Adlington. Happy talk time. Let's hear your Felix Potvin memories from the shutouts series against Chicago. I'm not going to lie. So I read about that Leaf Chicago playoff series in Matt Sundin's book. I remember watching it. I was so young. So like, you know how I have like a ridiculous photographic memory, like for Leaf games, I can just remember everything that happened. For my childhood, it is not like that. For a very, it's patchy. I don't know if you have like everyone's memory is a little different. I'm very visual. If I see something once, like I'll very often remember it. Like with people, I'll see your face once, I'll remember it forever. Don't ask me your name. I will forget it. That's just how I am. So I remember watching it. I can picture myself in the living room watching that series. I believe Belfour was in net for the Blackhawks. Like the specifics I can't remember, but like what I remember with Potvin is he played every shift, right? Like I'd be looking for Gilmore, I'd be looking for Anderchuk, I'd be looking for Clark, and I get frustrated because they weren't on the ice all the time. Potvin was. So I've always, since boyhood, fallen in love with goalies easier than players, if that makes sense. Thomas Fraser, UK book tour dates. Us fans want a signed copy too. I have got to find a way to get signed copies to out of this province, well, and Nova Scotia. It's difficult. So Jesse and I, mostly, a few months ago, we sold a bunch of signed copies of my first book. And it was just us. Like we set up a system where you could buy the book, write down a special request for what you want written in the book, and then we'd ship it to you. But we had to set up the system, print it out, read what you wrote, write it down, make sure the book is packaged properly, like for the right person. We had to write up all the labels ourselves. We had to then go mail it all ourselves. And that was a lot of squeeze for not a whole ton of juice. I am not going to lie. Like, we have so much else on our plate. So there's got to be an easier way to do it. If there's an easier way to do it, we'll have a look at it. But right now, well, the tour dates are obviously like, I didn't want to leave Ontario. My daughter's so young. I come downstairs, like Leo's at such an age. I don't want to be away from my very young family for very long. We're going to Nova Scotia because they asked, and also we figured out a way we could do it. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am, very quick. We'll figure it out. It's an interesting time in my life, right? In our lives, got a lot going on professionally, got a lot going on personally, right? And 4-year-olds have a habit of saying things that break your heart when you work too much. It's tricky. So the Bruins are leading the Leafs in ozone time by 6 minutes. But the Leafs are about to get some of that back because they're on the power play. They have no choice but to have a good one right here if they want to win the game. Cassie, what airline is best for flying from the U.S. to Canada? Oh, I don't know. Drew says American. I don't pay enough attention. Like, most of the time I'm flying, I don't even know what airline it's with. Most of the time I'm flying, I'm not the one who booked the flight. Like, most of the flying I've done in my life was with Sportsnet, and they booked the flights. So, like, what am I going to do? I don't care. Porter rules. Gotta look. That's because I check in at home, Drew. Because I'm smart like that. And by that, I mean my wife is smart. Leafs go offside. 45 minutes came and went on that, or 45 seconds came and went on that power play. Nothing happened. It's dreadful. Death Eater, High Stove. Think the Leafs can still get the W? I do. That's the annoying thing about them. They don't stink. It'd be easier if they did. Minute 6 to go on this power play. The drop pass is thoroughly back, by the way. Nylander in for himself. It's in his feet. Tavares doesn't come up with it. Here come the Bruins. 2-on-2. Tavares wins that battle. Poor pass. He's awful. He's awful right now. Get him off the ice. Second unit out there, 30 seconds to go. Bruins clear it. Like, I'm better off reading super chats. It's horrible. Horrible. Sean Beaupre. Any relation to Don? Pedersen is poo from a Canucks fan. Oh dear. Second unit can't gain the zone. I heard a very loud F-bomb on the broadcast. Puck way in the air. Charlie Coyle finds it. Leafs 0 shots on a power play in the third period of a game they're losing by 1. It's horrible. Horrible. Into the Leafs corner, where that puck spent most of the first period. Reeves into the Bruins corner. He gets after it. Fourth line going to work in the ozone. Fourth line goal would be cool. Kampf. Lorentz. Go to the net, Ryan. Pass just off. Benoit. Look at some of the names here. Reeves to the point. Kampf across for Tanev. Not a very good pass, though. Lorentz gets it behind the Bruins net. Kicks it to himself. Reeves to the point. Benoit. His stick almost breaks. I think it might have. Lorentz stopped by Swayman. Reeves takes down Pasternak. This is a good fourth line shift right here. Shot. This is one of the Leafs' longest periods of ozone time this game. A little over 3 minutes into the third. Leafs shovel it in. Nylander after it. Nylander out there with Robertson. Is this Nylander, Robertson, Domi, or Nylander, Robertson, Tavares? Looks like it's Tavares, which means this is a double shift for Nylander. Pacioretty is sitting this one out. Very interesting. Icing against the Leafs. That Pacioretty games played bonus is far from a sure thing. Jeff McGugan, I'm sorry, your neighborhood or your friendly neighborhood Bruins fan. That's funny. Baron Orion, hey Steve, Bees fan. How do you guys keep popping up? But a big fan of what you do. Me and my buddies were so inspired by you that we're making an SDPN-esque podcast for the NCAA Hockey East. I love that. What's it called? Michael Borland, tonight is an example of being a Marner fan being complex. 2 assists, but the non-shot on the power play drives fans nuts. He would be a top 10 player in the league if he didn't ignore his own opportunities. I think anyone saying Marner's a bad player is wrong, obviously. But him being worth 11 mil, I don't see it. I don't see it. Very good player. Very, very good player. He's not bad. Generally helps your team win. Like, do you think he helps your power play? Yeah, like Drew's like, oh yeah, 13 and a half this summer. Like, you want to, he's probably going to get a raise. Like, are you joking? No. Why would you have an appetite for that? Patra. Bruins behind their own net. OEL, aggressive. Good. Look at all these feet not moving. Oh. Sean Beaupre says no relation to Don. I'm glad you answered that. That was bothering me. Nice. Drops his man. Play is called. Oh, hand pass is the call. Interesting. Cassie, I'm hypothetically trying to see if I can plan a short trip to see a Leafs game in parts of Toronto after my current contract is up, is why I asked. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Cassie, like, yeah, I don't have any qualm saying this on the stream. We don't offer this to most people. We would give you a tour of the office. 1,000 likes. Hey, we just crossed 1,000 likes. Let's go. Tavares digging away at it. Ooh. Crushed pretty good there. Still battling. Tavares and Nylander still together. Pacioretty out there now. So it's Nylander being double shifted again? I'm a little confused, actually. No, Domi's out there. Berube's got the blender out. Pasternak, what a move! Stopped by Stolers. 14 minutes to go in regulation here. Stopped by Stolers. Wow. Really good save. Kicks it straight to Domi. He basically started the breakout with that save. So it's Domi, Robertson, Lorentz appears to be this new look third line. Or fourth line. Or I'm not even sure. Would you trade Marner for Petey? Be honest. Ooh. Has Berube loaded Marner, Matthews, Nylander on the same line this year? Oh, McMahon appears to be demoted to the fourth. To answer your question, Drew, no, but also like Keefe used to do that all the time, and I think they might have scored once or twice. Yeah, McMahon's been demoted. I'm surprised. Holding the stick. McCabe. Baron Orion says top ideas are schmucks with pucks or knuckle pucks. Oh, for your podcast name? Oh, Chuckle Pucks. Do Chuckle Pucks. Nice. Marner Matthews. Bruins fans looking for a call. They're so used to getting, and they don't. Nice. Good job getting it free. Riley gains the red, dumps it. Dave Glatz, for Cassie, it should be a tour of the city. I would, honestly. Jason Brown, Brick called Surratt Jack on Nesson only took 9 games. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to lie. Oh, the play-by-play guy, he called himself Jack? The color commentator called his new guy Jack. Oh, because he thought he was Jack Edwards, or he's so used to saying it. TV timeout. Natalie, if the Leafs lose this game, how bad is it? Should we be freaking out? You know, I'm difficult to talk to during games for a lot of reasons. But so the LFR, the reason I don't need notes is I'm making the LFR from the moment the game begins. Okay, so if the game ended right now, what would the video be? And then it's 1-0. Okay, if the game ended right now, what would the video be? And then it's 1-1. And okay, what would the video be? This is the deserved win-o-meter, and I think it's too kind to the Leafs, honestly. The Bruins really controlled the first period. And the back half of the second period. There's not much of this game the Leafs have controlled. Yeah, the Leafs did dominate until they didn't. So I would say, like, they've been so not dangerous this third period. And if the whole third period goes this way, there's going to be some anger there. Cassie, I will definitely let you know. Would definitely take food recommendations, though. Ooh, in Toronto? I do love Beer Bistro. It kind of also depends on where you are in Toronto. You can't really go wrong with King West. I will go west of Yonge Street, contrary to popular belief that I created myself. I'm sorry. Olms, hey, Steve. Hi. Haven't been on in a while. Hope the family is good. They are. I know the Blues game was bad for the Leafs, for Leafs fans, but worse for Oilers fans. Oh, because of the offer sheet, guys. Leafs with the puck in the offensive zone. A good place to start. Bruins along the half wall. Can the Leafs hold the zone? Domi doing a good job here. Driving. Tavares. Ah! OEL almost gets it. Tavares can't get it. The Leafs have a center ice problem. Here come the Bruins. Puck knock off their stick by Riley. Good play. Leafs dump it. No one really there. Bruins get it out. Nearly too many men. Pasternak. I think that puck goes into the stands. 11:18 to go in the third period. Leafs have not gotten 20 shots yet. I've liked Riley this season. It's not just the goal. Like, I really don't have a problem with their situation in net right now. I don't really have a problem with their decor. That group up front looks terrible. Matthews, D-zone draw. Oh boy, what a move from Brazo! Stoller's out of his net. Where's the puck? Stoller's doesn't have his stick. Coyle. Marchand behind the net. I'm surprised he didn't touch Stoller's stick. Lindholm. Oh! Matthews doesn't have his stick now. Goodness gracious. Leafs, get it out without icing. That's key. Key play there. Oh boy. Bruins cutting through the Leafs like butter. Philippe Myers now. Max Domi stops up, gets on his horse to Benoit, who chips it into the Bruins corner. Lindholm flips it into the Leaf zone. Benoit back to get it. Out there with Myers. Myers to Benoit. Benoit up the boards to Pacioretty. Chips it into the corner. Robertson out there giving chase to Nikita Zadorov. And he's going to get a trip. Oh, he's been having such a good night. The hand up never saves you from getting a penalty. You're right, Drew. I don't think anything was going to save him there. If it was Game 7 of the Cup final, he'd probably still be getting called. Ugh. Robbie. That's a killer. It's so far from your net, too. Ugh. Cassie, any posted pics, I will probably cover lower half of my face with a mask as long as that doesn't bother you guys. My anxiety wouldn't allow otherwise. I understand that. Feister, they need to figure out how to get 91 off the books ASAP, 91 being Tavares. Leafs clear it. Dave Glatz, Cassie should get on a zoo tour. I love that idea. Pasternak driving the Leaf zone. Tanev. Up. Lorentz gets it out. Good job. 30 seconds killed in this Bruins power play. Leafs down a goal in the third period, though. And they're even further from 20 shots than the last time I updated it because they took a shot away. Shots are 26-17 for the Bruins. Puck goes out of play. 9:24 to go in the third period. 1:22 to go in this Bruins power play. Click like if your fingers are bored. Leafs clear it. 45 seconds gone in this Bruins power play. Let's get over 1,100 likes. McAvoy. Carving through the center of the ice. Gains the zone. Good job from Matthews to clear it. Under a minute left in this Bruins power play. 54, 53, 52. Bruins dump it. Stoller's out of the net to play it. Definitely not shy about doing that, is he? Leafs having a good kill so far. And Mason Laura, I think, just hit the post. Or did Stoller's stick hit the post? Either way, it doesn't go in. 30 seconds to go in this Bruins power play. 8:31 to go in the third period. 1,150 likes. Thank you. We got over 1,100. Can we get 1,200? Shot attempts 55-41 in favor of Boston. Shots 27-17 Boston. Oh yeah, every time the Bruins take a shot, they're going to the front of the net. Oh, the Bruins are a successful, smart team. That's what they do. Dumb teams who like losing do the opposite. I'm done. I'm really done beating around the bush with these guys. Pessinen, can we get an SDPN calendar for 2025? Happy Sunday from Finland. That's a great idea. James David Atkinson, are the Leafs trying to take an overly perfect shot on the power play? It feels like if they just rip it on goal, they'll score purely because of deflections. I'm telling you, replace Tavares with Nyes, and they're going to start scoring at a ridiculous clip. They're not nearly established enough in front of that net. And Marner is he's too fidgety. Like, take the pressure off the kid. He's like, I think he hates when the Leafs get a power play. I really do. Like, I'm not. That's not a chirp. That's something I genuinely believe. Leafs kill the power play. Stolarz gloves it. And with 7:57 to go in the third period, we'll get a face-off, and it'll be 5-on-5. TV timeout. 1,200 likes. I'm Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Saturday night watch along. Leafs Bruins. Adam, by the way, does his own streams, his own watch alongs every Monday. It's whatever the Amazon game is for that night. I believe it was Leafs Lightning this past Monday. Did pretty good there. Drew, do you know what it is on Monday this week? What? Oilers Blue Jackets. Or it's Leafs Jets. Oh, I think it's Leafs Jets. Leafs Jets. It's hard to know the answer to stuff. I sprung that on him. Jason Brown, how was doing the audiobook for Rants and Raves? You know, a lot of authors really hate doing their own audiobook. I love it. It made me how do I say this? I was pretty sure I wrote a good book. And then I did the audiobook and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. I have a bias toward the audiobook because I think I have a unique writing style. Like, I really try to write things in my voice. But then when I do the audiobook, I'm actually able to say it in my voice. So to me, the audiobook is like the purest way to listen to it. Or, well, it's the only way to listen to it, but it's the purest way to consume the book. Listen, the moment someone offers me to do cartoon voice acting, I'm taking it. I've said that for years and years and years. Opportunities never come up. Who are the Leafs tanking for this year? Probably a forward. Robert Bet, don't worry. The Leafs are the Leafs. They're going to kill the Jets on Monday 10-0. You're probably right. Bruins, put it on. Stop by Stolarz, and they'll break it out 3-on-3. McCabe to Willie, who chips it into the Bruins bench. Play is dead. We wait for a face-off, 7:47 to go in the third. Brad K. Why didn't Adam do the forward for the audiobook? I don't know. Jeff Merrick didn't do the forward for the audiobook. For my first book. It's just not typically done. For Sundin's audiobook, he does the first chapter. And then someone else does the rest of the book. They do a good job, though. Along the half wall, Domi's having a decent third period here. Whips it around. Willie battling for it. Does not come up with it. Here come the Bruins. Willie out there with Tavares and Domi. Is Domi a winger now? I don't like Domi on the left. I hate Domi on the left. Domi has not had much success with the Leafs on the left. Put him on the right. If you're not going to use him at center, put him on the right. 7:05 to go in the third. Swayman out of his net to play it. Oh, good job by Marner. Matthews blocked. Oh, Brandon Carlo struggling to get to the Bruins bench. He doesn't have a blade in his skate. Oh, that's pretty close to too many men. Ekman Larson on the right side. Can't get it to anybody. 6:26 to go in the third period. Pasta. Into the corner. Good job by OEL there. Bruins just eating the clock. Eating the clock. It's still in the same place. Riley with it now. Behind the net, OEL to Kampf. Pacioretty out there. This is just a group of random men. Like, is this the fourth line? What is this? Oh, Patches at the point. Puts it on, blocked. Tanev for Lorentz. Lorentz double teamed. Kampf tried to go in front, couldn't do it. Lorentz behind the net. Kampf tries to go in front, can't do it. To the point. McCabe. Good pressure here. McCabe can't get it through. McCabe, no good pass to Tanev. And they got to regain the zone. McCabe. Lorentz. Pacioretty. Domi on. Someone put it on net! McCabe. Wide. Domi to the point. Good pressure here. I wish they'd shoot it. McCabe. Patches blocked. And now he's got to chase after it. That's just not a good shot. Patra, breakaway, gloved by Stolers, and Pacioretty better thank his lucky stars for that. 4:40 to go in the third period. I know I sound like angry hockey dad. I was happy hockey dad earlier. Brought Leo to hockey school. That was cool. Dave Glatz, I want the pic with Steve on a fur carpet with a fireplace shirtless. LMAO, that would be great for February. Oh, you're talking about the SDPN calendar. I got it. Sedin Magic. Speaking of your audiobook, I listened to it while out on my FedEx route. Fantastic stuff, bud. So good. Thank you. That's lovely. Where'd you go? From Long. The SDP streams with you and Adam are legit my new favorite BG while playing NHL 25. Also, unlike Cassie, I'm super dumb for electing to watch the Pens next. Oof. Tough go. Cassie, Leafs goal summoning circle whenever you want. Cassie said, this is just a group of random men. Congratulations, you broke hockey down to the bare essentials. It's Antiques. Hello from Boreas Soloming's hometown. Kiruna? Are you watching from Kiruna? Am I saying it right? Present day. Love the audiobook, especially like the villains of your story, the Leafs. They managed to keep making it suspenseful, even if they are always defeated. I did have to laugh at my audiobook when I saw it released and I saw the length of each chapter. That Leafs chapter is quite long. It is the longest in the book, which, honest to goodness, was not intentional. They're happy in Boston. Why wouldn't they? Their team is winning. Leafs D-zone draw under 5 minutes to go in this game. 4:40 to go in the third. Boy, Tavares has seen a lot of ice. Domi on the left wing of this line. I just don't like it. That's not where I would put that player. He's had a good third, I will say that. Tanev into the corner. Tavares doesn't even have a stick. Slow getting back into the play. John, you're losing. Like, get up. Get up or get off. Whistle. 4:13 to go in the third. Hand pass. Do I think if Nashville keeps struggling, would Ryan O'Reilly in welcome a trade back to Toronto? No, he didn't like it here. I know it's a Stanley Cup coach. It doesn't matter to him. It's too loud. Bruins outshooting the Leafs 9-2 in a period the Leafs have been losing the entire time. The LFR is getting angrier. They don't deserve to win this game. I hope they do win this game, but they're getting outshot 31 to bloody 18. They're not going to crack 20 shots at this rate. Marner feathers it. And icing there is crazy. Riley's yelling about it. Bruins smiling, Leafs miserable. It's the way of the world. Data Wizard, would the NHL benefit from an in-season tourney? Like the NBA one? It doesn't help that NBA player, like, I often talk about the NBA like they make no wrong moves. That is not true. They make plenty. It doesn't help that the players like didn't really seem to care. Yeah, hang the banner, fart. Leafs 3:23 to go in the third. It's everything they can do to just get the puck out of their zone. They look awful. Awful. Pickleball Pat Batty. Just got the book on Audible, Steve. Thanks. Woo! Thank you. Audible. What else is it on? I think you can get it on Amazon, Apple Books. Is it on Spotify? Spotify. Thank you, Drew. I don't even know where the book is. Leafs get the puck out of their zone. It's not good enough. Bruins dump it. Benoit behind the back pass. Robertson gets a piece of it. That'll be icing. 3:05 to go in the third period. These guys are awful. I cannot believe this is the team we saw on Monday. Cannot believe it. Am I ready for them to give the Jets their first loss of the season? You know what's going to be more depressing is when they don't. Tanev. Up for Robbie. Pacioretty out there. Yeah, Bruins had the puck again. Chipped into the Leaf zone. Stollers to Tanev. Tanev and Stollers bump into each other. It should say something that Robertson's out there. Oh, and he just went off. Matthews shoots! He had a good look there. Stopped by Swayman. Riley can't hold the zone. What is that? Brazo out there. Puck taken off him by Mitch. Like, Willie. He's trying to do it all himself. Not icing. Matthews, good, strong move there. And, Riley had a good opportunity there. Stopped by Swayman. Leafs empty net. 2:05 to go in the third period. We'll get a face-off in the Bruins zone. Dave Glatz. Hey, Steve, y'all should have a Cassie episode on SDPN. She deserves it by now. I don't get the impression she wants it. I'd be open. Sarah Morrison. Don't forget the library for the book. All formats. Yes. I don't know what libraries it's in, but I believe some libraries have it. All formats is cool. Leafs have taken a timeout. Mark Savard drawn up a play. Nylander's out there. Marner's out there. Nyes is out there. Tavares is out there. Is that Riley or OEL? It's difficult to see. Nearly 3,000 viewers, under 1,300 likes. That doesn't make any sense. Get us over 1,300 during this timeout. Get us over 1,400. Get us over 1,500. Just click like, gosh darn it. Jordan Saylor, still in the game. You're right. Berube completely bald by next week, says Robert Bett. How dare you? They just put together a compilation of big Swayman saves. I can't believe they found that many. Leafs off the faceoff. Marner gets it to Riley. Marner. Oh, Bruins read that. Riley on. Lots of bodies. Oh, Swayman stops it. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Under Swayman, 1:51 to go in the third period. We'll get another faceoff. Goodness gracious. Matthews, he's trying, man. He's trying. He's had so many opportunities. I keep saying it. He could have 10 goals. Oh! Oh. Agony. He could have scored twice there. Tavares off the draw. Gets it back to the point. Marner with a one-timer. Blocked. And Leafs can't hold the line. Bruins probably going to get an empty netter here. Are they calling that a penalty? What was the whistle? Offside? They didn't say penalty, and the crowd's not really reacting. Empty net, 1:38 to go. Leafs putting Stolarz back in by the looks of it. I guess offside. 90 seconds to go in the third period. Stolarz in his net. We don't like that. Go, 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 go! Get out! Matthews to Tavares. Gains the zone. Whips it across. Mitch on! Chipped in by Austin! Austin Matthews! The Leafs tie it with 1:17 to go in the third period. 3-3 in Boston, as we so often see. And the captain knots it up. Tavares whips it to Mitch at the blue line, and Mitch with an unbelievable feed for Matthews. And where does he go? The net! Yeah, that was horrible D by the Bruins. I don't give a damn. Sherwin says, if the Leafs win, I'll give 50 subs. Let's go. Cassie, appreciate it, but my anxiety can never... I don't even like talking on the phone. Thanks for the thought, though. And Cassie with another 5 SDPN memberships. Matthews, 4th goal this season. Is that Marner's 3rd assist? I think he has assists on all 3 goals. Hooray for my fantasy team. Hooray for my real life team. Puck goes into the crowd. 1:01 to go in the third period. That Bruins fan looks like she's on the verge of tears. Yeah, good play for Tavares, honestly. How do you leave Austin alone like that? Like, was Stolarz even on the bench? That's brutal from Boston. Summoning circle worked, says Cassie. Yes. Tamu, the power play line can only score 5-on-5, I guess. Leafs win the faceoff in their D zone. Tavares is a winger here. It's Tavares, Marner, Matthews. This might be the best use of Tavares, honestly. No ice. 40 seconds to go. Leafs get out of their own end. Crash test feed is 5-2 for the Habs. Leafs could never. Perhaps not against the Blues, but they have this season. Oh! OEL with a very patient play. Lorentz gets it across for Domi. I still don't know what this line is. Lorentz to Domi. Oh, what a move! Oh! Oh! How don't you score that? Oh, the Leafs had an open cage. How don't you bury that? And we're going to overtime. Oh my God. Oh, I got to see that again. What happens here? Domi gets it in front. Drop pass. That was great. Oh, Lorentz. He had it. He had it. Oh. Swayman wasn't even facing the right way. Oh, this game should be over. Oh. To give you an idea of how bad things are going for the Leafs and how bad things are going for the Bruins, both fan bases are heading into overtime going, what the hell? This game should be over. Ty Smith said stupid loser point games. Nuh-uh. It's way funner. Of course, Matthews scores right after I say that. Yeah, take that, Sherwin. Nicholas, you want trauma? You watch the Leafs. You want catharsis? You watch Steve's videos. You want goals? You go to the front of the net. Absolutely. The main site is wrong. It says Boston is on the power play. That's weird. Cassie, if I go to a Leafs game, would a Crosby Canada jersey get me yelled at? It's Toronto. You will literally not get yelled at for wearing anything. Plus that jersey's sick. Crosby's too respected. Freiser 77 bench Vasilevsky for Stollers in fantasy. F me. Oh, is Tampa getting a? I mean, respectfully, why would you do that? It's Vasilevsky, with all due respect to Stollers, who's been great, and the Leafs are playing Boston, and Tampa's playing the Capitals in Tampa. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's that one's on you there, bud. James DeStefan is barfing because he's nervy. Let's all be nervy. Hey, let's get over 1,500 likes. Here we go. Goal scorer for both teams. Maddie and Marchand. I know Marchand doesn't have a goal. Captain fight. Stollers out of the net to play it. Matthews behind the net for Marner. 1,500 likes. Get us 1,500 likes. Let's go. 1,500 likes. Matthews crosses the blue line with Riley. Marner still out there. Marner circling. Stops up. Ooh, nice move. Gained some space there. Riley's going to switch off. So Marner's going to leave the zone. Who's this out there? OEL. OEL takes it. I wonder if Marner's heading off here. Matthews is already off for Nylander. This is, I believe, our first look at a Craig Berube 3-on-3 overtime. Domi is out there with Nylander and OEL. Nylander to OEL. Domi. Oh, good move! Stopped by Swayman. That was a good move, though. Loses the zone, but not the puck. Domi staying out there. Then he's switching off. Here comes Willie. Drops it for Matthews, who's back on. Shoots wide. Willie leaves it for Matthews. McCabe out there now on D. Leaves the zone. Who's this out there with Austin? Is this Mitch again? They did have a pretty quick first shift. Mitch shoots. Stopped by Swayman. We'll get a face-off. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go. in overtime. Man, that was a great move from Domi. Great stuff. Good stop by Swayman. Sedin, glad your fantasy team is doing well for this game. I have Swayman. You might still get a win. I just hope not. Aqua Gamer, predictions for winner. Nylander for Leafs. Pasta for Boston. Can't go wrong. Well, yes, you can. You can go wrong by being wrong. But Matthews and Marner and Riley are out there for the Leafs. Who's going to come up with it? Matthews falls down. Mitch, don't go low. Matthews is down. No. 2-on-1 for the Bruins. And Marner drives his man wide. Coyle. Oh, drives. Matthews, get back in the play, bud. Bruins leave the zone. They're going to try to rag the puck a little bit here. Matthews and Marner had a quick little chat there. Bruins put out the guys who they want. Giveaway by Marchand to a somewhat tired Matthews. What the giveaway? Oh! Pasternak scores. Matthews giveaway to Marchand. Stolarz made an incredible save. Didn't matter. Leafs lose 4-3 in Boston again. Leafs tie the series, right? Goes to sudden death. Bruins come out on top in Boston. It's the way of the world. They didn't deserve it. It was cool. They got to overtime. Great play. They didn't deserve it. I don't know what Matthews was thinking. I don't know who he thought was there. That save from Stolarz is insane. And they pissed it away. Cassie says, yikes. You guys are awful. They get a point in the standings. That's big. That save is absurd. It's maybe the best Stolarz has made as a Leaf. Sherwin, my wallet just sighed relief. Cassie said, yikes. It's what they deserved. You got your show run. Like the majority of the game. You got your show run in the first period. You had a good second period until you didn't at all. You had an awful third period. Third period might have been their worst of the game. The Bruins made a mental lapse at the end. You tie it. Good for you. Hooray. It's crazy you were even in a position to tie it, given how much they killed you all night. And your captain, I don't even know what he was doing. They got what they deserved in this one. Thank you for the gifts, Sherwin. This is why Mitch makes the passes and Austin shoots. That's funny. Michael next door. Actually, both teams played like crap. It's hard to see it that way. Corrupted. Score is 4-3 equals 7. They're cursed against Boston. I know. Jets just won 5-3 game. Just ended, so Leafs officially get to play spoiler on Monday. I'm not that confident now, but maybe, just maybe. It's not like beating Winnipeg will erase what happened. I cannot believe we're here. I cannot believe we're here, given how this week began. What was wrong with Tampa on Monday night? Like, it's no longer about like how well the Leafs did. What was wrong with Tampa? Why did they stink? The next night they play Columbus. They're awful. Second half of a back-to-back. It's the NHL. They have those. The Blues, first game against Berube since they fired him. It's in Toronto. It's not a back-to-back. You're still awful. There's no excuse for that. You play Boston. I didn't see like any anger, any urge or want to stick it to these guys who beat us in the playoffs last year. This was not a violent game. This was not even a chippy game. They outplayed you straight up at hockey. Forget all the rough stuff. You get to overtime by a miracle and you flub it after having arguably your worst third period of the season. You deserve it. Drew clipped that for the LFR. Like, because I think I nailed it. Like, I cannot believe the way this week began, how down we are on this team and how much they deserve it. Horrible. Still not below 500. I think they 4-4-1. Fart directly in Gary's face. Fart. FR099. Habs beat the Blues 5-2. Thanks for tiring them out. Shoehorn. Boo. Sinful Skyline. I find it ironic how similar the Leafs are to the Devils this year. Neither team can play to their potential. I'm a Devils fan, FYI. Sorry for the loss. Thank you. Third one taker because this week's been rough. It can't just be a one taker every time they lose. I don't want to abuse the one taker. The one taker is supposed to mean something. Hey, Steve, I missed the game. How was Myers? Myers was, I thought, pretty good. He was out there for one against, but that was a horrible play that wasn't his fault. I don't know if he was out there for another one. But generally speaking, he didn't handle the puck like a grenade. He was pretty physical. I liked him. I don't recall seeing him much down the stretch. Box score. Myers played 12 minutes, 11 seconds. He was -1. Surprisingly, only Myers, OEL, and Benoit were -1. Robertson was -1. McMahon was -1. Pacioretty was -1. Domi was -1. There's not as many minuses as I thought, to be honest. Myers, 12 minutes, 11 seconds. He did not get a shot on goal. He was only credited with one hit. I don't know about that. 3 giveaways. I don't know about that. Shifts 19. I thought he was fine. J-Rock, when Chief took over the Blues, they had the same growing pains, and it took a while to buy in. Tarasenko and Chief butted heads for a while. It'll get better. Here's the deserve to win-o-meter. Yeah, that's about right. Sometimes it nails it. It was closer after the second, and that means the Bruins dominated the third, which the Leafs were losing almost the entire time. It's a horrible effort. Horrible. You guys got your ass kicked. I know you lost in overtime. You got your ass kicked. This was a bad game for the Leafs. John Andreadis. John. Who was our number 8 with the beard before Tanev? Was he any good? It was Jake Muzzin. He was pretty good. God, I miss him. 4-3 Bruins in OT. Leafs did play like it's a game 7. Yep. The jokes write themselves. The second I realized it was tied 3-3, I'm like, oh, well, I know how this is ending. And then it did. There are no irrational fears. The people watching these streams, I'm going to turn the broadcast off. The people watching these streams, like, I'm sure you already understand this. You're the most hardcore of the hardcore. Like, there's no casual fans watching these, right? You're spending your Saturday night watching like a YouTube stream about a game. You're a hardcore fan. Which means you're going to watch all the time, the majority of the time. You're going to know the stats. You're going to know the players. I mean, casual fans are like out. Like, if you don't pay attention to every coming and going of the Leafs, all you would know about them is that they lose. They lose the games that are the biggest and the games that matter the most. Right? You and I know there's a little bit more nuance to it, and it's a little bit more complex, but all any casual fan knows is they're losers. You do that long enough, it's going to affect your bottom line. Keith Pally said he's not here to sell jerseys. If they keep playing like this, I don't think that's going to be much of a problem there, Keith. Bernardo Sunya, has Austin Matthews hit a wall? I don't know what that was. A one-off? When will Matthews score a goal that matters? He tied the game. Stop. That's too much. That's too much, everyone. I think I'm a nihilist. I think I'm negative. He tied the game, man. Like, come on. Send a big message. Sit Austin for that giveaway. What's the message? We're not interested in winning hockey games. Like, they don't have the horses to get away with that. Like, what are you going to do? Healthy scratch them? It's a terrible giveaway. I don't know what the right answer is there. Leafs doing a 2010s Pens cosplay. Suck early. Win. Lose 8 in a row. Holy cow. Hey, Barrows boy. James David Atkinson. At least we got 1 point. More than we deserve. Great point, Bar. If one player gets a mulligan for a bad play, it's 34, but Mitch going for a change is diabolical. I would have to see the play again. Yeah, Marner was out there for a while. Like, Matthews, if I'm not mistaken, didn't have a ton of pressure on him. You've got to be more aware than that. Like, having the puck that deep in your zone in overtime, and Mitch is high, you got to know he's going for a change. To me, Mitch is doing the right thing. Like, what are you going to do? Give it to him? He's going off. I don't know. Like, listen, I criticize Mitch more than some people would like me to. I'd have to see it again, but I don't think that's on him. JPix94, are the Leafs trying to reflect the Oilers' dog shit start last season and reach the Cup final? You know what's crazy? The Leafs have won too many games to be last year's Oilers. They were like, what, 2-9-1? They were brutal. Speeding Zamboni, any chance the Leafs can play the Sharks soon? They played the Blue Jackets. Like, what makes you think they'll beat the Sharks? You got to play better. Nathan S., he tied the game. He didn't win the game. You're like Adam with the, no, I demand all 20 Leafs stand and answer questions after the game. God bless Adam. That was funny, man. Oh, dude. Oh, L8 means late. Sorry. You're right. My bad. Well, that means it's time for me to wrap it because I have an LFR to shoot and I have to figure out what to say. Jets Leafs Monday with Adam Wild. We're going to be streaming that live here on the SDPN YouTube channel. It's nice to see you here now. It'd be nice to see you there then. Folks, the 8-0 Jets. That's right. Folks, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Hopefully see you in Oshawa tomorrow at our SDP live event in Oshawa as the Generals take on the Peterborough Petes. And maybe I'll see you at a book stop near you sometime soon. That was going really well. And then I flubbed it at the end. It's kind of perfect.